There she is. There she is.
Calto is not about striving for balance. It is about finding the seeds of order, even in the midst of profound chaos.
Tuvok also says, Calto is as much a game of patience as it is of logic.
Here, and the black on the secondary level.
I know what it is. Let's play.
I can guarantee that this time, we won't melt any 3D chess pieces.
Yeah, this game is supposed to be fun, not a life and death struggle.
When the game gets frustrating, remember that.
But now he is using my game. My game!
Player 2 has entered the game.
We've got a game to win.
Maybe we won't turn a bundle of rods into a sphere, but we'll have a lot of fun. Hello and welcome to Calto Gaming number 75. And we're here to play the 5th episode of Star Trek, the 25th anniversary adventure game. And it's going to be a lot of fun. So we're going to get started on that. Actually, I got to move this screen. I didn't do any of my prep in terms of where I put all my windows and stuff. So I got to put you guys over here. And oh, PvP's headed for bed. Good night, PvP. Thanks for checking in and saying good night to us. Sweet dreams. And College Slammer says, Happy Super Saturday. Yes, for those of you to whom it is still Saturday. Happy Sunday for those who are in the future. And hello to Matt G. Sorry I had to be late a little bit here tonight. I had to deal with some things. Baylock is in the chat. Okay, well, make sure to relish it then. And Decker Eunuch, well, the Decker unit does converge with technology. Because waiting for Scotty because he's the whole show, don't you know? Well, he's a good part of it. He makes it a lot more fun. I enjoy having him around. Yes, I did have to deal with something. And hello to Daniel's Hot Topics. He really likes Jar Jar Binks apparently. FKHC 2005 says $50. It takes Jill an hour to get past one short level.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi. Hello. I wish I could move these comments from the right side to the left side on StreamYard, but I can't.
Ah, well.
Yeah. A life is a lie without the F, says James Caserta. And...
True.
Yeah. Let me bring him over here while I'm talking about him. And then I'll move him over when we start playing. Yes, good night to PvP. PvP checked in just to say good night. He's a sleepy guy. Cisco was rightfully ticked off when the Vulcans tried to beat him at baseball.
Lemon,
yeah.
True story.
Yeah, that was quite an emotional Vulcan he had to deal with there. Just wanted to say how lovely Jill is. So thank you.
Oh, well, she is. You are. It's an agreement.
And we're all saying goodnight to PvP and where's Scotty? Let's go to Burger King and get a Big King Burger Brew.
Oh, I'm a classic Whopper guy. Whopper, extra pickles. That's all I want.
Oh, hello to Dadman Walking 55.
Hey, Dadman.
She's the star of the show and why I'm here. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
This is true.
Would Spock be a great umpire? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Odo was the umpire for very similar reasons.
Yeah, I would. I don't know. Who would I would want? I would kind of want Dr. McCoy as an umpire because I think Spock's probably your heaviest hitter. I think he'd probably be a good pitcher.
Oh, that's a good point. Think about that. The reflections. Not the reflections. What am I thinking of? Anyway. Daniel's Hot Topics really wants a burger, apparently. I guess that's what he's going to do tomorrow. And PvP's keyboard is not working too well, apparently. I hope it gets better. All right. Let's play.
Well, and while you're
Game.
loading up, I just wanted first things first. Hello, Jill, and hello,
Hello.
chat. It's good to
Speaking of
be
which,
able
I need
to play the 25th anniversary of Star Trek. This is again one of my favorite games, and I am going to do my best to be supportive and not be a backseat. I'm not going to be Riley, and he's starting a countdown. Like, I'm not going to do that tonight. But yeah, I just
yeah, Sulu does like his countdowns.
But considering we had our Artemis please get home safe stream yesterday, and considering that they did get home safe yesterday, I just wanted to firmly, without any hesitation, and with the utmost joy and confidence, say welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back to the Artemis crew. I am so grateful that the mission was such a success. I can't wait to see what they've learned. I wasn't able to watch all their interviews today, so I'm going to watch them later. But it's just going to be nonstop content from them. It's going to be wonderful.
Oh, absolutely. And I saw their sort of statements. I don't know if they did take questions. It was weird because the press conference was supposed to start at 4 and they didn't actually, get around to it until about 4:30. And so I didn't see if there were questions from the audience or anything, but yeah, I watched the first little bit, and I haven't watched the whole thing, but it was emotional, and we got to have a little bit of a conversation last night after they did, and I'm just so absolutely like relieved and full of joy that they made it, and I want to hold this feeling as long as I possibly can, and so I'm glad that the algorithm is just feeding me Artemis stuff still. And it's like, yay.
It will for a while.
Night, PvP.
Yes, good night, PvP. You kids getting what we did after Apollo 13.
I didn't know you were on the moon.
Well, he got to watch it. And this is both of us got to watch people go to the moon for the first time in our lives. And that's what he means by you kids.
Absolutely. Well, and that's the thing and that's something that I'm trying to, park a little bit is that, yeah, I kind of feel like when I'm looking at Artemis, the Artemis crew, and I'm just like, yeah, we went to the moon. And that's even what they said. They were like,
well, I didn't go to the moon myself, but
the Enterprise's primary mission is
I can still be proud.
The galaxy holds many surprises. To be prepared, we are conducting a mock battle with the USS Republic.
We're not worried about that.
The Republic is
I'm not worried about it. I'm just anytime I get to hear the voices of the crew, I'm excited. So Old Man Bird is here. What's going on, Old Man Bird?
Hello, Old Man Bird. Night. Old Man Bird says good night to PvP, and Tim says I like their chicken tenders at Burger King, especially in France, where the beef is served borderline raw. Wow. Okay.
I don't know.
And Gavin, hello, Gavin.
Hey, Gavin. I've never been to France.
Well, I heard you have to order a Royale with cheese if you want a burger. I didn't know they undercooked them.
That's at the Quarter Pounder. That's at McDonald's. What do they call a Whopper? I don't know. I didn't go to Burger King.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, that's McDonald's? Oops, sorry. Kolchak 75. At least go to Monolith Burger like Roger Wilco.
Oh, nice. I forgot about Monolith Burger. That's great. That's a Space Quest reference. Thank you so much.
Yeah, just don't go to Demolition Man Underground Burgers.
Yeah, rat burgers.
Daniel says, are you excited that Paramount CBS are tearing down the sets to Starfleet Academy and Strange New Worlds? I am. Now a new show or movie is in production. Thanks be to Doomcock for giving us the news. And yeah, we've been getting the news all over, and definitely appreciate Doomcock and everything that he does for us. And very glad to see the splashdown a safe success, says Lemon.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I'm reading from my phone because the chat's too far away over there.
It's too far. It's over there. Okay.
It's over there.
Well, no, that was I heard something in regards to the organization of Paramount now, because ever since the acquisition, they've decided to move back production, because primary production was in Toronto, and now they're going to bring it back to Los Angeles, or they're going to bring it back
really
stateside, which is why they're taking everything down. So I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, I'm excited for the future. PvP says, I saw Neil Armstrong on the moon. And James Caserta says, living on the moon would make your social credit score go way up, but also your internal radiation, so you encounter more radiation. So hopefully when we do get moon bases up, they got some radiation shielding going on. Look at that moon last night. Knowing humans were there was amazing. True. And Daniel's Hot Topic says, remember when Pop Culture Curator said that when Neil Armstrong was on the moon, the aliens were there watching them? NASA has to turn off the camera to hide the aliens. Okay, so are you just cruising for Andorian chicks? Yes. Okay, yeah, let's get started.
That's what we're up to.
Yeah, we're just cruising for Andorian chicks. Okay, so the intro always happens at the end of the last episode. So last time we learned that the chapter 5 is the feathered spirit, and we got a report from Starfleet Command, but I don't remember what the report said because it was a while back. You know what I need to do is I need to start recording the end of the episode so that we could play it back and say last time on our gameplay
on Star Trek
25th anniversary.
Yes.
Anyway, I think I'm supposed to hit up the computer first for a few things to look up, and I know what to look up.
Okay.
I have to look up.
Do you have to learn how to type Quetzalcoatl?
Yes. No, actually, I don't have to type that.
Krakur 4, a world in Klingon space, which has belonged to the Empire for at least 4 generations, governed by the Kenka family. The population of Krakur is not known.
Oh. Well, then this one's easy.
Klingons, a humanoid life form that has used genetic manipulation to stratify their population. Their homeworld is Kling. Klingons' culture is based on the principle of survival of the fittest, either through guile or physical force. Principles of honor are used to prevent the culture from killing itself completely, but these principles are extended outside their species only to non-Klingons who have proved themselves in battle. Negotiations over planets in the disputed area have been slowly advancing, hindered by recent Klingon technological exchanges with the Romulans. The Klingon Empire itself is economically backward and poorly organized, but their military force is extremely formidable.
Oops.
Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Remember that?
When it used to be Kling?
When it used to be Kling?
Yeah.
That's funny.
I remember that. I thought that was funny too. I always forget the timeline of some of these things.
Xanfor, the third planet in the Digifal system, a Class M world. See Digifal. Digifal, a system near the Klingon neutral zone. Digifal contains 2 habitable planets, Digifal 3 and Digifal 4. Digifal 3, also known as Xanfor, contains ruins of a civilization that abandoned the planet approximately 20,000 years ago and has been declared a protected world for archaeological reasons.
And finally, Kenka.
Kenka, Vlicht, a member of the Kenka family, an old Klingonese family of noble origins, the governing family of Krok-Kur. Vlicht is the first Kenka to reach flag rank, and as such, has been posted back away from the frontier. Vlicht has 2 sons in the service, but nothing is known of his wife or other children. He is believed to be the current commander of the Cluta, and one of the most respected commanders in the Klingon fleet. He is said to be an avid fencer.
And that's it. That's all we needed.
All right.
And so we don't have to worry about any weapons or anything. We just go straight to Chekhov and we go to our destination, which is, where is it?
Second start of the right. Straight on till morning.
There it is.
Captain, a Klingon battle cruiser has entered the system.
Open hailing frequencies. This is Captain James T. Kirk of the USS Enterprise. Klingon battlecruiser, you are in Federation space. You must leave immediately.
I am Commander Taras of the Nizra. We are in pursuit of a genocidal criminal. We are performing an act of mercy in removing him from your space. Naturally, you will remove your vessel from this system, for your own safety, of course.
I think we can take care of ourselves, Taraz, which is more than I can say for you, if the Nizra does not leave Federation space at once.
Geez, that's a little aggressive.
You are in direct violation of the Organian Treaty, mister. If you have a problem, have your fleet commander take it up with them. If a Federation criminal were to pass into Klingon space, you'd be saying the same thing to me.
That one makes more sense.
Yeah.
If we are not allowed to capture this criminal, Captain, you may do this for us. We insist that we remain here to monitor the situation, but we will take no action, provided that you can bring him to us in 12 hours.
Agreed. Vessels of war are not allowed in Federation space. You will pull back to the Organian neutral zone and do so immediately.
And that's how you start a fight.
Agreed.
Yeah, let's agree. Yeah. Oh, cool.
You can finally see a spaceship that isn't trying to kill you.
Yay, look, it's beautiful. Yay. Okay, wait. Oh. What are we supposed to do?
Never been this close. Lemon in the chat says, send that guy back to Kling.
Send him back to Kling. It's orbit.
Entering standard orbit.
And we're at a planet. Scotty is sober, says James Caserta.
Ah, let's not go crazy.
Ish.
Close enough.
Mm-hmm.
Jill in the chat, or sorry, Tiger Stripes in the chat says, this is so weird. I had to look up your name in my subscriptions to find your live stream tonight. It wasn't showing up in your subs.
Really? That is so
Wow.
weird, Tiger. My goodness. Well, I guess that makes sense. I've been bad apparently lately.
Yes.
Small Time Republic says New Heart will be required viewing on the moon bases, and yes, that's a reference to For All Mankind, which I will continue reviewing on Tuesday. And because they were given 6 episodes of the Bob Newhart show, and they watched them over and over until they memorized the lines, and they started reenacting them to pass the time as they were stranded on the moon because they couldn't, I guess the Earth couldn't go get them. And at the same time, there were actual astronauts stranded in orbit. You remember a couple years ago that happened?
Oh, is that at like the International Space Station?
Yeah, it was. I know that SpaceX rescued them, but it was a Boeing spaceship that got stranded, and SpaceX rescued them eventually. Like after almost a year. Back then, the Klingon homeworld was called Kling, and they changed it to Kronos in TNG. Da-da-da. And let's see. Off to Uranus to take on the Klingons. Okay, so... And then Daniel says, Klingon battlecruiser on the port bow. Fire, fire, send them to the gates of hell.
No, apparently, because... Yeah.
Oh, the Jill's flashy dresses have gotten her shadow banned. Sorry, says Lemon.
Yes. No, it's if you don't do the diplomatic route with the Klingons in this particular mission, from what I read and remember, if you start a fight, then like 4 more show up. So it's a bad time. You don't want to do that because, well, taking on a fleet is not my idea of a good time.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, no, I don't think I would survive.
Lemon Pie says there are times I don't get notifications like I should be getting. Yeah. Well, and that's double check and make sure you're still subscribed.
Party. Unless we find this so-called criminal, we're going to war.
Hold on.
Are you going to get to listen to these birds the entire time? That's going to be great. But yeah, it's a good time to double check, make sure you're still subscribed, hit the bell, and set your notifications.
Okay, sorry about that. I had to address another person in the house.
Oh, sure.
Okay, so let's see.
You see dense vegetation in all directions.
Nothing to report, Captain.
Except for Space Elvis.
Right.
He appears human. All life signs are normal, but I'm getting strange energy readings near the base of the pituitary gland.
I kind of want to hear what these guys have to say today.
I'm just a security officer, sir.
The humanoid's adornments appear similar to those worn by leaders of Earth's early 20th century inhabitants of the South American continent.
What do you know about Earth culture? He looks like an ancient Aztec. Jim, that man is dressed in ancient Aztec clothing.
I believe you are mistaken, Doctor. His clothing bears a distinct resemblance to fashions of a much later period.
Maybe it is Elvis.
He doesn't seem to be in a talkative mood right now.
You might be right. Okay, well, then let's talk to him.
Greetings, my children. I can barely imagine that you have come so far.
I am Captain James T. Kirk of the Starship Enterprise. Did you know the Klingons are looking for you? I'm Captain James T. Kirk of the Starship Enterprise. What did you do to get the Klingons so upset?
Quaint expression. I have done nothing to anger them. I did with them what I have done with everyone.
And exactly what would you have done with them? Entering Klingon space for anything puts the peace in peril. Whatever you did has them very upset. They're raiding worlds looking for you. And exactly what would you have done with them? Entering Klingon space for anything puts the peace in peril.
Jeopardize the peace? Hardly. Peace is what I preach. I am
Quetzalcoatl,
as you well know from the proud history of your world.
Quetzalcoatl? How fitting you would name yourself after one of the most bloody-handed gods in Earth's history.
Bloody-handed? My people love peace.
Your followers regularly sacrificed other believers to you after you left, offering you their still-beating hearts.
That sounds peaceful. I always love how these aliens who portray gods, they always get it a little wrong.
You mean your followers loved pieces? They slaughtered other believers hoping you'd return.
Yeah, but let's not say that.
Your followers regularly sacrificed
That's a better way
other
to say
believers to you after you left, offering you their still-beating hearts.
Impossible. You must be lying.
And then your followers were destroyed, because when white men arrived on that continent, they were believed to be you in your promised return. Your people perverted your teachings, then were destroyed by it.
Foul, lying creatures! My gift was wasted upon you! Be gone!
Oh no.
Here they are not the inheritors of the noble Aztec world. What you have said has greatly disturbed me. You should not lie so. You shall remain here until you have learned the error of angering Quetzalcoatl.
That's kind of cool. That's kind of neat. Hey, yeah, God wants a starship.
Like, he's a cute like being here.
Well, he's like Apollo.
Apollo, yeah, that too. Oh, he just wants to be worshipped.
I'm picking up residual energy readings from the area where the alien's projection was. I'm picking up residual energy readings from the area where the alien's projection was. It looks like a Xanthorian pit snake, a rather common species in this region, noted by galactic herpetologists for their quickness. It is not venomous or dangerous to humans.
That's kind of funny, Daniel. The Aztecs were freaking aliens, as were the Greeks.
Well, they worshipped an alien anyway, apparently, according to Star Trek. Oh my god, it's paradise, says Daniel. Base Elvis, yeah, James Caserta was on the same page as you. Kirk shifts uncomfortably in his chair. Oh, wow. Swing low. Oh, hey, Max Redstone's here. Hello, Max.
Hey, Max.
The Aztecs were freaking aliens. Right. And hello to Alexandria also. Just checking in to see who's here.
No enemies in sight, but supplies could be a problem if we don't get out.
He doesn't seem to be in a talkative mood right now.
Do I look like a Houdini to you? I'm afraid you're going to have to pull the rabbit out of the hat on this one.
Those vines would be useful to escape if we could reach them.
Oh, not a bad idea. You can reach them.
The vine will not support you.
Oh.
There are rocks here quite suitable for picking up and throwing.
Ooh, throwing rocks, you say?
You pick up some rocks from the pile.
Are you going to pick up the snake?
Sure.
Oh, he went away. Oh, I remember what you were supposed to do. Oh, I know what you got to do. You got to put one of the rocks in front of that little hole so he can't get away.
Do. Why do I need to pick up a snake?
I don't know.
Adventure games are funny.
Yes. There you go. Now you have a snake.
And I still have some rocks left.
I love the animations.
Fascinating. It did appear to knock the vine down near to the point where one of us can reach it.
Didn't they have baseball on Balkan? Show us your fastball, Jim.
They do.
No one plays that anymore. Good try, though, sir.
Nothing happens.
That's
your favorite quote from the game.
The probability of hitting the vine on the second try was only 36.53%. Well done, Captain.
Probability? That was a perfect pitch if I ever saw one.
All right. We're on our way.
Look, it's Rough Girl. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in forever, Rough Girl. And hello also to Gary Ambrosia. Hell, Jill, and pals. Hello, Gary. And Rough Girl says, shout out from Fort Bragg. Y'all stay safe. Smooches. Well, smooches right back to you, Rough Girl. Thanks for dropping in. Yeah, that's so good to see you. Hope you're well. Hunter climb. Climb the... Climb. Oh, right. Oh, I know.
Yeah. All right. Let's see you shimmy. Ooh, yeah. Hotness.
That actually is that you. All right. Now, red shirt. Does he have a name? He has a name, doesn't he?
It's like Stragi?
I like the red eyes in the dark.
You just want to see Spock's sweet ace.
Yes. Pixelated bum. Always good. Alright, and then McCoy. Hubba hubba, says Kevin. Yes. Yeah, who's to say Star Trek doesn't have anything for the ladies? Alright, let's go.
Oh, this is interesting. I don't remember this at all. Oh, is there a thing over there?
Is there a thing?
I am
Uh-oh.
Toloksen,
I didn't. I
priest
should have
of
explored. I'm
Quetzalcoatl.
sorry.
Only one who knows his ways may approach his holy ground.
His ways? What does that mean?
Well, okay. So I think there are.
Towering over your security officer, holding a great spear in his huge hand, the great warrior Toloksak will let no one pass him.
Okay.
Nothing unusual here, Captain. Nothing to report.
Medical tricorder.
Well, either this Aztec is a real flesh and blood human being, or I'm going to be retired as soon as I get back to the Enterprise.
Think he wants a snake?
I don't know. I was thinking about it.
Okay, before I give him a snake, I'm gonna save.
Okay.
In case he gets mad at me.
That makes sense.
New game.
Well, you could also go back to the
New
previous screen
game
and see if there's
saved.
anything useful.
Replace or delete a previous game. Save new game.
Okay.
Replace previous game.
I wish I could rename the game. I just
Yeah, it should give you like a file tree, like a list or something. But
yeah, but it won't let me. Alright, whatever. I think I saved it as the same from before.
So it's
I gotta
called
delete though. Yeah, after database.
all right.
I don't like that I can't. Can I delete? Hold on. I gotta fix this. No, I can't. I'll do it
File
later.
management. One of the most interesting things about 90s
Exactly.
video games.
I will discover how to do that next time, and I'll look it up later. Don't want to stop having fun here.
So what are those things over there?
Like the mushrooms?
Yeah.
You are in a densely vegetated area. The overgrowth blocks your view in all directions.
And Tim says the red shirt is named Ensign
You
Ricky.
fail to obtain anything.
Ensign
so-
McGee. Okay. There's nothing here.
No. I thought there was.
I'm gonna try.
Nothing to report.
Okay, now that I saved, I can safely throw snakes at people.
Or maybe you can do like a Davy and Goliath thing.
Priest of Quetzalcoatl.
You want me to
Only
throw
one who
rocks at
knows
him?
his ways may approach.
Well, if you can do like a sling. Again, it's more of a David and Goliath kind of thing.
I don't have a sling.
Maybe you can use
I
a
could-
snake.
I could just throw you. Do you want me to throw a rock or a snake at him? Your choice.
Let's try the snake first.
Indeed, you know the ways of Quetzalcoatl, but only a man of courage, one who will shed blood, will pass.
Oh, we were both right. All right, both are right. I'd also throw a rock at him.
Well, that didn't do anything.
Oh, okay.
Try again.
I will not listen to your deceitful ways.
Oh.
I will not listen.
People are saying
Shed
phasers.
blood?
Gavin and James are saying phasers.
Still inoperative, Captain.
Oh, what do you mean still inoperative? I didn't know they were inoperative.
Still inoperative, Captain.
It was inoperative when it was on stun, so now it's like, oh, let's just kill him.
Still inoperative, Captain.
Everything's inoperative, apparently, except for the tricorders. Interesting. I'm gonna heal him. Deceitful. I'm deceitful now?
Well, he just perceives you to be deceitful.
Okay.
No, no dice?
No.
Well.
I tried the faders.
James says, can you build a rudimentary lathe?
That would be neat.
But he's not made of stone. Why don't you try talking to everybody else, see what they have to say?
Okay. Good idea.
Not Ricky.
I kind of like it.
Thanks, pal.
Perhaps our host will be more reasonable now. I recommend trying to locate him, Captain.
He doesn't seem to be in a talkative mood right now.
Did you ever get the feeling that people don't like you?
I guess start.
This snake enjoys snacking on you.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
I will not listen to your deceitful ways.
Is there anything around here you can look at and check out?
No, I think I messed up by throwing a rock at him. Let me load.
Sure.
Okay, now I'm gonna throw a snake at him. And then one at me.
You know the ways of Quetzalcoatl, but only a man of courage, one who will shed blood, will pass. Indeed, you know the way.
So then I use the snake on me.
Self-sacrifice is the noblest quality of humanity. You may go. Beware the monster in the water. You may have my knife to defend yourself.
Good work, Jill.
Mm-hmm. Well, he said I have to shed blood. Oh, now I have a knife.
Now I have a machine gun. Ho.
Yes.
Ho.
Just well, I mean, if my phaser doesn't work, I need a knife. Old Man Bird says, Lemon, do you remember when the rumor was the Emperor had gathered Ewok followers on Endor? Oh. Old Man Bird says no. But Old Man Bird is actually talking to James Caserta about whether or not he can make a rudimentary lathe. And he says no, but I can refurbish Q-tips.
Q-tips.
If you go after the king, best not miss, says James. Makes sense. Okay, I guess he'll let me buy now.
Yeah, I think so, but we have to be aware of the Loch Ness Monster. Sashi is here. What's going on, Sashi?
Loch Ness Monster. Hello, Sashi. Great to see you.
He said, beware of the beast in the water.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, so let's save again if there's going to be a beast in the water. That sounds scary.
Save new game. Too many games say save new, replace previous game.
Okay. So, can't seem to walk. Can I go this way?
Maybe down?
I tried down.
It just makes sense if we're not able to pass him, just, you know. He says you shall not pass, and now we're allowed to pass, and so we can't go past him.
But he said we could go past him. He lied. He won't talk to us anymore.
Nice planet. I kind of like it. Nice planet.
Thanks, Ricky.
I kind of like it.
Yeah, Ricky is a good name. I can only go this way, it seems.
All right, I got to turn the light off just so I can see the screen better.
Oh,
Well,
that might be a good idea. I should do that too. I can't seem to go anywhere in this game.
Maybe you can put the snake in his boot. Get the Balrog. Well, we don't want to go. We have no need to go back down there unless we need more rocks.
No. We can't go this way either. No, we don't need more rocks. I don't think.
It's funny how everything's so primitive, and yet there was a lamp hanging.
There was a lamp.
From
Oh
a
yeah, there
chain.
was a lamp. There are lamps everywhere. Yeah, look at these lamps.
Hey, the guy's gone. That's good news.
Okay, now we can go. Walk, Captain Kirk. You can do this. You can walk. Yay!
Ooh. Okay, so that plant right there, front and center.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a thing you can pick up?
A large fern fans the pathway. You fail to obtain anything.
Oh. You want a
You are
tricorder?
in a dark forest. You can hear the flow of water to the northwest.
Lemon Pie says, Star Trek, the hunt for Elvis.
It vaguely resembles the Terran Spanish bayonet. The edges of the leaf are razor sharp and secrete a poisonous resin.
Ooh, use the knife on it.
Oh my. That's a great idea.
Nothing happens.
Oh.
Nothing happens.
I'm disappointed now. Okay.
Below this rock is a large growth of mushrooms. You fail to obtain anything.
I can't have mushrooms. I can't have ferns. What can I have?
Does every planet-side mission have this much adventure, Captain? Mind you, I can't say Mr. Quetzalcoatl is making a very good impression on me.
It's getting a little cool out here. Keep warm. I don't want a bunch of sick crewmen when we get back to the ship. If we ever do get back to the ship.
Fascinating. The trees are able to grow very close together in this forest, Captain.
Okay. Kolchak says, Ricky the Red Shirt, the most optimistic dead man walking you'll ever see. James Caserta says, Elvis became the king of the Borg. Gavin Blackburn wants to smoke the resin. Oh, see, like, oh. Okay.
The creature in the water we have to be careful of, right?
Yeah.
That's what that guy said.
And I think that's why he gave us the lamp or the knife. But I get the feeling that we have to do something. What about the medical tricorder with on that razor sharp fern?
I could try.
There's nothing there requiring a ship's doctor.
I guess not.
Yeah. But regular tricorder.
The tricorder registers a life form, a large marine creature lurking just below the surface of the water.
And
it appears that the leaves are slightly toxic. I would not recommend touching it for an extended amount of time, Captain.
Can you use the knife on that one? And then it goes into the water and sort of deals with the thing.
The tricorder registers a life form, a large marine creature lurking just below the surface.
Oh, I think I just saw it. Is that the creature?
It is
I think
some
so.
kind of mollusk. The river seems to be its home, and it is carnivorous, eating land and river-based forms of life.
So do we have okay, so let's try the knife again, like you said, on the plant. You seem
Pure
to really wanna
Solace
cut this
says, oh, wow. I haven't seen this game in forever. Yeah, man.
Hey, Pure Solace. Thanks, Scotty, for reading the chat while I am distracted by the game. And we got it. We got some plant.
Can you throw it in the water?
And, okay. But I think instead of just throwing it on the water, direct it to the monster, because that's who we want to poison, right?
Makes sense.
A monster. There you go. There you go. You eat that, buddy.
It would appear that the plant secretes a chemical that is a natural repellent to the creature. It has retreated far downstream, Captain.
Oh, right. He's
diggity.
carnivorous, so he hates the plant.
Yeah, exactly. I'd never eat a vegan. Dave G Sound. Dave G.
Dave G Sound. We've got all sorts of wonderful people here tonight. It's great to see you.
Oh, yeah. Dave G says, still around. I can't believe I've never played this. I have it. Had no idea it was voice acted. Yeah.
Yeah, when it was first released, it wasn't, but yes, it is. It is
The
voice
CD-ROM was voice acted with the entire crew, so it is. Oh, what do we got?
Whoa.
Look at this.
Tricorder time.
Tricorder time. That red thing is prime candidate for tricordering.
Fascinating. These rocks are limestone, but contain an unusually high content of heavy metals. There are dilithium crystals here, but in a very raw form.
Oh, maybe you can use those on your.
Made from limestone deposits. They took millennia to form.
What?
Maybe you can use those in your phasers.
Oh yeah, maybe.
This appears to be a formation of raw dilithium
But it's
crystals.
too raw. Wouldn't I have to process it?
There's only one way to find out, Jill. Heavy metal, like Sammy Hagar. Sammy Hagar, heavy metal. Does that count? Not like Motley
Do you think
Crue.
the knife will work on the rock?
It's usually a way you pry stuff out. Yeah.
Gotta get me some of that dilithium crystal.
You have one
I did
dilithium
it.
crystal in raw form.
Great.
James Caserta says they're putting the paddles to the dead franchise's chest to restart the heart. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, Sammy Hagar wrote the song called Heavy Metal.
Right,
Okay, that makes
right.
sense.
For me, I've never thought that Star Trek was dead. I always thought it was in a coma. So it's just coming out of the coma. Yay. But Star Trek is just blinking its eyes, so you gotta be patient.
Or
Blink
it's
one for
okay.
Yes, blink 2 for no.
It may not be for everyone, but
Oh yeah, that's another opinion.
there will be a return to truer form eventually. This is what we're hoping.
Right. That we can agree on.
Reminds me of some spelunking I did on Hades 4. Ever do any climbing, Captain?
Have you ever made it up the face of Half Dome, Lieutenant?
If we ever get back to Earth, 100 credits says I'll beat you.
Captains and security officers, they don't realize how fragile the human body can be.
Sure we do. That's the challenge.
Oh, he finally got the captain's interest because he does like to climb mountains.
I would suggest we continue on, Captain. It would not be logical to endanger ourselves by remaining here.
I've lost any appetite I may have had for squid.
Yeah, it makes sense. No calamari for the doctor any longer.
Everybody looks at their
As
phones.
you work through the problems I set in your path, you are a valiant, intelligent species. Please sit down. We have much to discuss.
Spelunking on Hades 4. Yeah, you don't get to sit, Ricky.
I've had it up to here with so-called superior beings terrorizing my crew because we're so primitive. Maybe you should see how primitive you are before you go around testing others. One thing first, if you're so peaceful, how come the Aztecs were so violent and aggressive? Yes, I guess we do. Go on. I've had one thing first. If you're so peaceful, how come the Aztecs were so violent and aggressive?
Okay, I haven't looked at the chat in a little while. Let me see what's going on. Let's see. Oh yeah, Pierre Salas is here. Watch out for snakes. Oh, Dave G is still around. I can't believe I never played this. Yeah, it's a very good game. It's lots of fun. It's like brand new Star Trek episodes, Dave G said.
It is.
And I didn't. Well, the thing is, I didn't know there was a sequel, so I can't wait to play that one.
Yeah, and that one has a little bit more. You can shake up the away teams.
I feel like the new Trek has that bad kind of flu. You know, the one where you're sitting on the toilet, but you have to lean over to barf in the tub. Oh my god, that is graphic, but I agree.
It's not all like that. Some of it's okay.
Or Scotty R37.
Why?
Yeah.
I tried to teach them the concept of self-sacrifice. It would appear they did not completely understand my teachings. You are clearly not the liars I thought you to be. Were you telling me the truth about my disciples? That they became ruthless savages?
The Federation is not in the business of lying, mister. Absolutely. Your best intentions were changed by the imperfect humans that you left in charge after you departed. Such is the way of our race, I'm afraid. You messed up in a big way. Perhaps you should try following the Prime Directive. It changed our lives. The Federal... Absolutely. Your best intentions were changed by the imperfect humans that you left in charge after you departed. Such is the way of our race, I'm afraid.
That's it.
I sense truth in this. Perhaps this is what happened to my children on the Klingon world of Rakur. Explain why they are searching for me. I have clearly abused the power that was given me long ago.
Wow.
You show great wisdom, sir, but your statement implies that you wish to change your condition.
Indeed. If my mission of peace was overthrown, then I am no longer worthy of my power. Tell me, has your species made progress in the medical arts?
We're a technologically advanced starfaring race. What do you think? That we wouldn't have made progress in medicine?
Calm down.
Wow. Yeah, I know. But if, yeah, these
With
are
Dr.
easy.
McCoy, I sometimes wonder, but yes, I would say we have made considerable advances.
Jeez, wow. That's not good
Passive
either.
aggressive either. He's your friend, yo.
Yes, why do you ask?
That's better.
At the top of my spine is a gland not found in your species. This is the seat of
Oh,
my
you're right.
power.
He is like
I
Apollo.
wish you to remove it, thereby making me immortal.
How did you know that?
Jim, I'll try.
Oh, you
The
played this game
physiology
before.
is completely alien.
You've got to do it, Bones. If the Klingons realize he's no longer a threat to them, perhaps we can avoid a war. Scotty, 5 to beam up.
What?
Hey, way to go.
It's not even the end of the mission.
No, there's other stuff that happens. Come on.
Ooh, I know that. I know.
Episode.
I'm just excited because we get to go back to the ship during the mission, which hasn't happened yet in this
Captain,
game.
3 Klingon heavy battle cruisers have just entered the system. Admiral Kenka is hailing us, sir.
Federation Starship, this is Admiral Blickpinker of the Clearter. You harbor a criminal who has caused the destruction of the entire population of Rakkor. We are not prepared to negotiate. You will proceed to Rakkor, where a court of Cleon justice will be convened. If you refuse, we shall destroy you.
Admiral Vlick, the criminal of whom you speak, is in the middle of a very delicate medical
Oh, I wish I
procedure.
saved.
He cannot be handed over to anyone at this time.
Makes sense.
I cannot believe Quetzalcoatl's mission to Rakur would cause the deaths of the entire planet.
That one, you have to be more assertive with Klingons. Even though the first one makes sense, the second one is more assertive.
Since when do Klingons give orders to Federation officers, Admiral? I realize it's difficult for a Klingon, but don't be a fool.
That's
Okay.
just stupid.
That's too much.
Admiral Vlick.
I think the second
cannot
one's the right
believe
one for a
Quetzalcoatl's
Klingon.
mission to Rakur would cause the deaths of the entire planet.
His attempt to corrupt the Empire with his philosophy led to the destruction of all life on Rakkor.
How could a philosophy of peace and non-violence cause the destruction of all life on Rakur?
Rakkor has been governed by my family for generations, but even they were corrupted by him. It was a matter of honor that his lies had to be silenced, no matter what the cost.
My God, you killed your own people just because they acquired a philosophy that you disagreed with?
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense to be outraged, but let's see what 2 says.
So you killed them, your own family. You were responsible for the deaths, not Quetzalcoatl.
Ooh.
Don't forget, you call down the thunder and you're going to get 4 more Klingon battle cruisers.
You're insane. Tell me, how much do your commanders know about what you did? Or do you need to kill Quetzalcoatl to hide your own deeds?
Oh, that one, that's
Sick burn.
accusatory. That's accusatory. That's accusatory.
My God, you killed your own people just because they acquired a philosophy that you disagreed with?
That's kind of where I'm thinking.
You think that one? Okay.
That's what I'm thinking.
They're all kind of
They're all
pointing in a direction.
Well, yeah, they're
but-
accusatory. The Klingons, they killed their own peoples.
Yeah, that's what he just said. He just admitted to it, basically.
Yeah.
It was that
Okay.
creature's fault. Had he not interfered in our affairs, the people of Rakkor would be alive. Clearly, he is responsible.
Message from Starfleet Command.
I'll argue this with you later, Blake.
Contact your superiors, Kirk. You may be surprised.
I have bad news, Captain. The Organians have ruled that Quetzalcoatl's interference in Klingon affairs renders him subject to Klingon law. You are to turn your prisoner over to them at Rakur. Klingon law will permit you to observe or aid in his defense. But be very careful, Jim. Starfleet out.
Captain, you cannot turn them over to those butchers. That would be murder.
We have no choice, Scotty. I'm afraid Quetzalcoatl has a date with Klingon justice. Set course for Frakur, Mr. Chekhov.
Ba-ba-da, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da.
Yay, it's a trial.
It is a trial.
I don't know why that excites me.
Yeah, good Star Trek trial episode's
We
good.
have come to the ruined Klingon planet of Frakur to deliver our guest, the mythical entity Quetzalcoatl, to a Klingon court. Dr. McCoy, Mr. Spock, and Ensign Benny and I have been granted permission by the Organians to witness this trial, which I expect to be a travesty of any meaningful definition of justice. Spock, come with me. Mr. Scott, you have the
Wow. Who wrote that? That was a beautiful way of saying, I think this is going to be a kangaroo court.
The prisoner and his witnesses will stand forth, so the trial may begin.
Ooh, I
Save.
love the thunder in the background. Oh god, that's so cool. Why am I excited by thunder? Oh, okay.
Well,
save.
because like I really enjoy the graphic design on this.
Game. Replace previous game.
Yeah, me too. The sound. Well, I just love the sound of rain and thunder in general.
Yes.
Oh, nobody's checking to see if I've got I forgot to tell people where to support me, but I guess I don't care about that here. But I will bring up my Mix It Up bot to tell people that for me.
What's with the
Let
nun?
me just the nun. There was a nun. I don't know. I'll probably Quantum Leap.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. All right, excuse me for just a moment. I'm going to go and use the commode.
Sounds good. And I'll enjoy the sounds of thunder. I enjoy this. And then we'll put this in there. I don't know if I'm not really paying attention to it, so I understand if nobody does. Because I got to focus on the game. But I got to do my due diligence since I'm demonetized. I always forget nowadays. And let's see, channel, if it has, yep, okay. Another, wait a minute. That's not right. Yep, okay. Another, wait a minute. That's not right. Yep, okay. Another, let's see. No, not that one. That's not right. Oh no, see, I didn't change the name. No, not that one. The actual live stream's got the wrong title to it. It should say Feathered Serpent. Let me fix that. Sorry, guys. YouTube business while we're playing. Serpent. Perfect. We'll close that, and we'll go back to the trial. So we've saved. Hey, hire the wharf attorney, says Sashi. Oh, that's right. That's Worf's ancestor. What are you guys in the chat doing tomorrow? Oh, what am I doing tomorrow? Oh, I promised my daughter I would play a game with her. Well, there's like this little kit that she got for her birthday a long time ago where she can make her own stuffed animals, but it's like kind of sewing, but not really sewing, like for kids. So I'm gonna play that with her. There is a theory of Mobius, a twist in the fabric of space, where time becomes a loop. Ad nauseum 3 times. I recently been playing only games with pixel and retro games. They have a better fun factor than overdone AAA games. That's basically all I play on my channel right now. One day I might play a new game. It'll probably be the most recent Harry Potter game that I play. Because I'm going to be watching the show and I'm going to need something good to watch. Okay, so whenever it goes in the small mode, you have to hit Alt-Enter. Da, 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 da. There we are. Let's do what we always do, now that we've saved.
Nothing of interest. Nothing of interest.
Okay.
Nothing of interest.
Okay, I heard you.
I'm frightened, Captain. But if I am to die, then I shall die well.
Awaiting your orders, sir.
I've got nothing to say to you, Jim.
Captain, I estimate the odds of this court acquitting Quetzalcoatl at 0.086%.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
This is the famous seal of the Klingon Empire. You look but see nothing of note. A Klingon guard. A big Klingon guard. A big Klingon guard with his disruptor ready to fire on anyone who gives him trouble. Admiral Vlick, commander of the Klingon flagship Clerta.
So, Kirk, we finally meet. I had thought it would be in battle, but the universe holds many surprises.
There's nothing less appealing than a gloating Klingon, Vlick. Let's get this trial underway.
That's not good.
Stick around, Vlick. There are more surprises awaiting.
That's better.
So be it! This begins the trial of the entity Quetzalcoatl, who is charged with impersonating a Klingon, studying dissent, encouraging cowardice, and treason in the highest degree.
Those are serious charges, Vlick.
I like his
Klingon
Klingon
by
voice.
a Klingon High Court?
He has not demonstrated honor, Kirk. Only a proven warrior may be tried in High Court. Principles of honor are not applicable to his defense.
I'm a warrior, Vlick. I hereby intervene for him and demand the honors and responsibilities of a warrior's trial.
That's a really good answer. Let's see what 2 says.
And this trial is a mockery for the entire galaxy to see.
Yeah, that's true, but you don't say that.
Oh, well, I'm afraid you're on your own, Quetzalcoatl.
That's not good either.
I'm a warrior, Vlick. I hereby intervene for him and demand the honors and responsibilities of a warrior's trial.
A Federation officer claiming the rights of a Klingon warrior. How dare you insult me, Kirk?
I've faced Klingons both in personal and ship-to-ship combat. Your own records will confirm this. If I'm not worthy of their honors, why didn't they kill me?
That oversight, Kirk, is easily rectified. You and your 3 companions may face the test that we set for the Defender. Then we shall see if you are as worthy as a Klingon.
I want your word of honor, Vlick, that Quetzalcoatl will not be harmed while we take these tests.
Very well. You have my word. Captain Calarax, transport them to the test of life.
Oh, what?
The test of life, we have to...
Not much is known about Rakur, Ensign. This would appear to be some sort of a mining installation. That creature might be a native life form.
A test of courage? That is the Klingon way.
I somehow doubt that Vlick intends for us to survive this, whatever the outcome. We're the only thing that stands between him and the killing of Quetzalcoatl that he can justify.
Why should he worry about justification, Captain? He's a Klingon. Murder is as natural to them as breathing.
That's not true, Ensign. However, I suspect that Vlick's attack on Rakur exceeded his orders. He needs Quetzalcoatl as a scapegoat, and he needs a fair trial to avoid an inquiry of his own actions.
And our deaths will be the only way he can get it. Great.
You know, Ensign Benny, you're a little too sassy for my liking.
No, I like it. He's a little snappy, but you know, he's just out of the academy. It's fine.
You're just taken by him because he's a climber.
That's right. I like other mountain climbers. Very, very sexy. Dave G. Sound says, I will die badly. It will be bad. So that is how I will die. What? Die well. Well, okay. So basically what happened was we were there and we said that Captain Kirk said that he was a warrior. And so Quetzalcoatl deserves a warrior's trial at his, you know, he provides the report for that. But because he's been in battle with other Klingons who did not kill him. But that's not good enough. He has to undergo these tests to prove he's a Klingon warrior or a warrior worthy of being, being Klingon, even though he's not Klingon.
Your heart beats like a Klingon from
Exactly.
Kling. Yes.
Lemon Pie says spamming where time becomes a loop is listed as a no-no in channel guidelines. Oh, no, it's okay. I think it's okay for me to read the chat because these are original ideas that everybody is coming up with. And so one thing that I am allowed to do and it not be a reuse of content is reading my chat.
Hey, YouTube.
Hi. I'm real. He'll have to give up his amazing Technicolor coat. Move along
Quetzalcoatl.
home.
Ella
Oh man,
Moraine.
if I had some sticks, I'd bang them for you.
So
Ensign Bernie knows he's an extra, so he's having fun.
yeah, he's
Okay.
well. He and again, yeah, no.
Speaking of which, this room scares me, so I'm gonna save again.
Save
All right.
Replace.
It's tricorder.
Nothing to report.
Really? You don't want to report on this?
This creature is composed of electrical fields. I would not recommend approaching it. A metal projectile might disrupt its fields and render it harmless.
Okay. Well, wait, it's a creature. If it's a creature, we also need a medical tricorder.
It does not register as a known life form.
Oh. Okay.
Lemon says, well, I meant it was against the channel rules, not YouTube rules, but it was a joke. All the same.
It's against channel rules, really? Oh, okay. Well, yeah, if you post the same thing in the chat. I should watch the thing, though. Whatever it is that he was referencing. I should know what it is. I want to learn.
Nothing to report, Captain. Nothing to report, Captain. These wooden rods are support beams that were not placed.
Let's get one.
Let's just pick it up and put it in our pocket. Oh, that's good.
No, he's holding it. Yeah,
That's
because.
great.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so.
James says the light being is boogieing down, at which point I can only say. Little dance drum and bass there for you.
But how do we? Okay, so what I know from electricity is that if I do this, I will be electrocuted.
It's wood.
Is it wood?
Yeah.
Are these wooden?
Yeah.
But he said they were metal. Hold on.
These wooden rods are support
Oh,
beams that
okay.
were not placed.
Well, give it a
Okay,
go.
okay.
See what happens. Hey, Kevin, what's going on? Kevin, Theme Park Adventures. Good to see you.
There's nothing at the moment for me to do there. There's nothing at the moment for me to do there.
Just go into
He
your bag
doesn't-
and use the pole.
That didn't work.
Oh, do we? Okay, so do we still have that dilithium?
Yeah.
Can you use it on your phaser? Or do your phasers even work now?
Oh,
There-
maybe.
So I
What do
would
I use the phaser on?
Okay, what you're here's if I remember correctly, from what I understand, there should be something in this room that you can like metal that you can melt. Then you use the wooden rod on the molten metal, and then it coats the wooden rod, and so then you throw it into the thingamadoodle, and that'll do it. That'll disrupt.
I just
the
don't
thing.
know what I'm supposed to. Okay.
Well, I think I just tried to explain it a little bit, and
You look but see nothing. A field of static lightning. It seems to be moving in a purposeful manner.
But
So
I
if
don't
you-
see anything that's metal.
You look but see nothing.
how about on the
The
ground?
floor is incomplete, made of unrefined natural rock.
See if you can do something with that. Why don't you tricorder it? See if what the rock is made of.
This rock has a high iron content.
That's
Bingo, bango.
metal. Okay. Oh man, it's working. Good job,
melt
Scott.
some
Thanks.
of the rock.
See, sometimes it's okay if you help.
Thanks, Jill,
You're welcome.
for playing this game with you. So now we just need that thing.
I need another
Yeah.
rod.
Don't
And
thank
then I'll grab the
me.
rod.
Thank the inanimate carbon rod.
And use it on the metal. Wow.
Replace the rod with molten iron. It hardens quickly.
That's magic. It's not magic, it's science.
It's science.
Mm-hmm.
As I suspected, Captain, the creature is in stasis. It should awaken in 3.48 days.
I bet it'll be mad.
Well, you just don't want to be here when he wakes up. That's the only thing.
Yeah,
Also,
exactly.
that rod looks like a
Kevin,
cigarette.
it does. Hello to Kevin Theme Park Adventures. Oh, it's so good to see you. The wall. That's where the leaky wedge is. Okay. Well, indeed. So, I'm curious. Now what do we think of this thing? It's gone now.
Nothing to report.
All right, maybe we just go through the door now. And see what's what. Oh. You can't just open it? You can't just open the door?
Well, you can. You just have to, investigate the control panel to the left of the door.
Okay, good idea. Hold on. I need a tricorder for the investigations.
An entry coder for the door, keyed to a number sequence. The tricorder is unable to determine the code, but can scan the mechanism.
Hmm.
Can it do the door? Or, yeah.
Nothing to report. An entry coder for the door, keyed to a number sequence. The tricorder is unable to determine the code, but can scan the mechanism.
Well, if our phasers work now, our communicators work too.
Captain, there is a force field between us and the planet. We have your position at approximately 30 meters beneath the surface of Hakor, and what appears to be the ruins of an archaeological dig. Keep us informed. We'll help you all we can. We can analyze any data you gather through the main computer.
Uhura, prepare to receive a tricorder message. There is a door with an entry coder here. Try to analyze the circuits and let the main computer crack the code.
Scan complete. Main computer has the code. We also read an anomaly. Something else has tapped into the key code. Shall I analyze?
I want that door open.
Analyze it.
Affirmative, Uhura.
Sir, we have a secondary code that is nested in the Klingon program. Computer is unable to analyze its function. Shall we broadcast it to you when you activate the keypad?
Affirmative. Negative. Transmit the door entry code only.
Why would I say that?
Affirmative.
Yeah. Good luck, Captain.
I love the options though. Okay. Okay. Let's save.
Save new game. Replace.
Dave G says phone dying, moving to the TV. So bye, chat. Well, we will be thinking of you, Dave G.
Dave G, thank you for continuing to listen, even though you cannot be in the chat. I
You
hope
failed to
your
obtain anything.
your phone charges up soon. Oh wait, I want to do this. Open the
There's
door.
nothing at the moment for me to do there. There is nothing at the moment
Okay,
for me to
fine.
do there.
Then Spock opened the door. Working with the Hura. There we go. Yay!
Ooh.
This place.
This is not Klingon technology, Captain.
No.
Even I can see that, you pointy tree.
Gentlemen, I suggest we start trying to find out what this is. I have a feeling we've come someplace Flick wasn't expecting us to go.
I want that. I want that. Why is it so funny when they do that?
Hey, Spidey's here. Canadian
Hey,
Spider-Man in
Canadian
the chat.
Spider-Man.
Your tricorder's recording functions are working, but it does not seem to be able to analyze. Your tricorder's recording functions are working, but it does not seem to be able to analyze.
Really?
Nothing to report, Captain.
Interesting. Okay.
You guys are all bunched up. You look like a cadet review. So my guess
Seems to be some sort of interface device, but I do not know how to activate it.
is that you pick up a red rock, put it in the left one, pick up a green rock, put it in the middle one, pick up a blue rock, put it in the right one.
That's a good guess based on the colors on the wall.
Counting flowers on the wall.
Okay, so I'll do that.
Well, it's worth a shot. See what happens.
I think you're right. But I'm also excited Canadian Spider-Man is here. How was your day, Spidey? Past 2 days, really. Let's see. Let's grab the red. Put it there.
Hey, Jamie Lynn Simons.
Jamie, hey, you made it. Green, right in there.
You are here. Welcome.
Right here.
That combination is restricted to higher order functions. Neural interlink required.
And that means me. So just blindly walk into it. I just saved. I'm fine.
Okay.
Not prime for neural interlink.
What about Spock?
Captain, it seems to be some sort of interface device, but I do not know how to activate it.
What about that green thing? What about scanning the wall thing? Can you
Okay, I'll
use
scan the
wall
things.
thing?
Your tricorder's recording functions
Oh,
are
right.
working, but it does not seem to be able to analyze.
Nothing to report.
Well, and sometimes it can. Sometimes it can't.
Captain, it seems to be some sort of interface device, but I do not know how to activate it.
Can you talk to the green beam that is yelling at you?
Talk?
You get no response.
Worth a shot.
A platform emitting a beam of light.
Well, maybe these are not the right colors. Okay, let's see what everybody says.
I'm not 100%.
Got to get out of here, Jim.
I
All
guess I should have taken a few more science courses at the academy.
I suspect, Captain, that the machinery is activated by placing the gems in the proper slots. We should determine a system for this.
But you already determined a system. Okay, so maybe this is the wrong system. What should it be? It's got to be. Maybe it's something else.
I don't know. The thing is
We're gonna we've got some permutations and combinations to go through, Scott. There are 3 holes and 9 gems.
You need them all?
No, but logically, what you said was right. Red, green, blue makes sense, but that didn't work. So what else?
It did.
Did I try?
Well, no.
No,
The
it
thing
didn't.
is Okay, hang on a second.
But
when you
it
put them
wouldn't-
in, just hear me out. When you put them into the podium, a green beam of light showed up,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
And so that was a change as to what was happening in this room. It just said that you need something else. So giving up completely on what was working and now is not, I don't know if that's the thing.
Nothing of note.
That's true. That's true. I'm gonna look at the chat for a minute and see if
Sure.
anything helps in there. I've been spending time with my brother. That's great. And Lemon Pie says hello to Jamie. Oh, it's so good to see you guys. Canadian Spider-Man is married to his Venice. Well, he's very good at processing it. 3 green, says Pure Sauce. How do you know that? Maybe it'll make a bigger green beam and it'll be smarter. Oh, it's Mastermind. But the green beam was the correct option, but the other 2 were incorrect because no beam. Oh, okay. Scott, do you understand what he said? That kind of makes sense. Okay, wow. Yeah, I just grabbed all the beams because I didn't know what was what, but no, he's totally right. So the green was right because it made a beam. But we need 3 beams. And if green was the right one, then we need 3 green beams. I did
I'm
not
in.
think of it like that. Thank you, Pure Solace. You're a smart guy.
This is Bialbi, High Mentalic of Rakul. For defense, use the light of war. For information, use my light. For transportation, use the light of travel. Sequences are keyed by combinations of crystals. Integrator now active.
Okay, now let's see if we can walk into the yellow circle.
This is Bialbi, the most advanced life form on this world. Thank you for informing us of the situation. It shall be resolved.
Good.
Admiral Vlicht, this is the defensive system of Rakur. You have engaged in genocidal activities on this world. Have you anything to say before your sentence is passed?
Kirk, this is your doing.
No, Admiral, it is not. But that will suffice as a final public statement. The sentence is banishment to you and all members of your crew who were involved in this action.
You have no right to try me.
I have as much right as you to conduct trials on this planet. You showed no justice to your victim. The penalty for injustice is death.
Kirk!
Hoist on your own petard, Evelyn. Do you want me to help you?
Oh my god. No. Don't do
You
that.
tried to send me to my death. Now you can rot as you get what you deserve.
That's not Kirk either.
If I have your word that Quetzalcoatl goes free, I'm willing to intervene to save you.
That's Captain Kirk.
That's Captain Kirk.
Agreed.
A life for a life is a just bargain, but his crimes are beyond count.
I do not see what can be served by more killing.
Idealism, an advanced concept. Naive, perhaps, but charming in its simplicity. Admiral Vlicht, the entity Quetzalcoatl shall be set free. If you ever return to this sector, the sentence shall be carried out. No Klingon vessel may ever return to this world.
Very well. I agree to your terms.
As for you, Captain, you may return. I find your social development most pleasing.
I fear that politics will make it impossible. Your planet is in Klingon space, but I don't understand why the Klingons never detected you.
Their archaeological digs did come close, Captain, but I am very elusive. I waited and monitored the situation and chose to reveal myself to you. Now you may go. Heed my warning, Vlicht. I shall not be merciful a second time.
I see. Well, I hope he learned his lesson.
And in answer to Tiger Stripe's question, yes, that is Mr. Kyle.
Klingon ship leaving the area.
We will be setting course for Digifowl. It's the closest thing to a home that Quetzalcoatl has.
It would appear everything worked out for the best.
Except for the people of Rakur, Mr. Spock. Except for the dead.
We have read your report on the problems at Rakur and evaluate your performance at 100%. You and your crew received 4 commendation points. A perfect mission, Jim. You are a model for all Starfleet.
Thanks, Jane.
Oh, Devil Moon.
Only problem is they called it Feather Serpent, but you
Message
never
from
got.
Starfleet, sir.
On screen, Lieutenant.
The Enterprise will proceed to the Alpha Proxima system. While the indigenous race on Proxima 3 has not reached a technological level commensurate with entering the Federation, and therefore under the protection of the Prime Directive of non-interference, we do maintain a discrete monitoring satellite. It has picked up activity from an asteroid in an elliptical orbit. You are to investigate without interfering with life on the planet.
According to the library computer, the Alpha Proxima system has 5 planets and an asteroid belt. A large asteroid is heading towards the inner planets and should pass close by Proxima 3. It passes through the interior of the system once every 200 years. The people of Proxima 3 call it Scythe, the same name as their god of war.
God of War, Mr. Spock? Isn't that a bit surprising from a people whose technology matches 20th century Earth?
Considering the level of warfare during that century, I'm surprised that it is Earth that did not have a god of war. In any case, about a millennium ago, Proxima 3 suffered a globally devastating war.
Blew themselves back to the Stone Age, Mr. Spock?
Late Bronze Age, Ensign. They rebuilt their world in half the time it had taken to get there originally. But the Armageddon was mythologized as a battle between the Soths and Rickers. In that war, the planet was raised, and all the gods died except Scythe. He had rained fury down upon the world, then went off on a long dance of victory. His return was a time for worldwide soul-searching and atonement.
And Scythe returns and our monitoring station picks up activity.
It would seem that we should proceed to Alpha Proxima and scan Scythe.
Well, and that is the start of the next episode. And let's save.
Okay.
And then let's determine what we want to do from here.
Save new game. Replace, delete, replace previous.
Oh, that's how
game.
you do it. Okay. First, I'm going to save. Then I'm going to go here. And I'm going to
Save
delete
new game.
previous
Replace
game.
previous. Delete previous game.
Not that one.
Well, Masada's all the way back at the.
Save new game. Replace, delete. Save new game.
I'm going to delete a few.
Okay, super.
Replace, delete previous game.
DJ Play Nights, what's going on?
Hello, DJ
Save
Play
new
Nice.
game.
I'm deleting games because we're in between adventures. And we're going to decide if we want to do another adventure or just talk.
Pure Solus says 4
What do you think?
points to Hufflepuff.
Previous game.
I think I may have to take my leave.
Okay.
Just because
Save new
before
game.
this I was
Replace
recording with Ben, and I'm kind of
Cancel
tired. And
delete
yesterday,
previous
after the celebrations of the return of Artemis, I went a little hard, and so
Save new game. Delete. Replace. Save. Cancel. Delete previous game. Cancel.
I'm just gonna
Save
be
new
I'm
game.
gonna be an old man and disappoint all involved.
Wait a minute. Wait, before you do that, though.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go right
Okay.
away. I'm gonna wait until
Okay.
you're. Yeah, no. Well, let's get
Yeah,
situated.
help me establish. Okay, we're going to quit.
Absolutely.
I want to save a
Save
new
new
game. Yeah. Feathered Serpent. Feathered.
Well,
Yeah. Okay.
we're
Now
starting.
quit.
We're starting that old Devil Moon.
Yeah, I don't care. That's
Okay.
where we were.
All
And we're
right.
going to quit.
Yes, quit the game.
Yes, quit the game. Dun, dun, dun.
But
Right.
I think that the next 2 episodes, it's like a 2-part season finale. So that might be something to do.
Something to do, but don't.
Well,
don't
and
rush
it'll be
so
a
quickly.
fun finale to 25th anniversary before we dive into Judgment Rights. And
Judgment
Judgment
Rights.
Rights, you do have the opportunity to spice up the away team. So
Mhm.
Walter Koenig is not just relegated to aye, Captain.
Okay. Oh, that's good. That'll be good to see. But before you go, I wanted to see if anybody wanted to continue the conversation because we have only been streaming for an hour and a half, and I wouldn't mind going for another hour and a half. So I'm going to put the link in
Hooray.
the Shore Leave group. Let's see. Just a few friends over there who we know who might want to join us. And if they do, that would be nice. And then we can let you go.
Super.
Unless you want to go now, which of course
No,
is up
I'll
to
hang
you.
out
You can
for
leave
I'll
if
hang
you
out for a
like.
little bit. I just feel my eyelids getting heavy, and I'm just
Aw, I don't want to keep you longer than you need to be.
it's fine.
Otherwise, no, I am excited about having gone to the moon, and I'm excited for the future, and I'm excited for what's going to happen next. Even though I know we're going to have to wait a few years because everything needs. They're going to. I know that the shielding did a good job of bringing our crew home, but as I understand it, they're going to improve it, make it even better.
Well, I really appreciate what Victor was saying throughout, and I'm sure Reed reiterated it that this is it was a test flight, and so the opportunity to go to the far side of the moon and the observations that were made by the crew were valuable, but it's also a matter of ensuring that the vehicle is safe, that the math is sound in terms of trajectories. And so, yeah, it'll become more and more difficult, but that's hey, risk is our business.
Risk is
So,
absolutely, and it's beautiful.
but I
Can't wait.
was
It's an adventure I want to follow too.
yes, and they are supposed to be launching Artemis 3 in 2027, and oddly enough, Artemis 4 is supposed to be 2028. Like it's hot on the heels. So
Wow, they're starting to get busy. They really want to get this going, which I really love, and I'm hopeful because this mission went so well. But hopefully they don't get too comfortable and are continuing to make things better.
well, I don't think that comfort has anything to do with it, and I think that that's also something that was represented in the press conferences from the very beginning when people were saying congratulations on a successful launch, and everyone was like, reel it in, we got 9 more days.
Yeah,
so
but then it was a successful mission when they returned home. Which,
yes,
I'm so good.
absolutely. And the one thing that I'm sad that I missed out on, because I wasn't necessarily like, there were a couple of days that it was like, okay, they're just flying through space, and so there's not going to be a whole lot except for like meet and greets and press conferences and stuff. And I know I saw in my Twitter feed that the little plush doll named Rise had taken over the X account, and you could sign up and put your name as being a member of the journey itself through Rise. And I missed that specifically.
I missed that too. I noticed that later.
Yeah,
that was the thing because there's a little SD card on him, but that was it was something you had to submit by January, but I didn't know about it either.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah, you had to submit it early.
See, that's something that I'm glad now that I have the NASA app on my phone. And they are still they're new, aside from the Artemis sort of welcome home tour and the videos and press conferences, but there was another launch recently, and it was just like supply run to the International Space Station. And hey, Dead Man. And
hello to Dead Man. Great to see you. John Burns says hi to Scotty and Jill. You saved my weekend. Glad I'm hopping on. I'm so glad
hooray, yes,
that we could save your weekend with a little gaming. And Scotty was really good, and so was I think.
Yes, you were always you were outstanding. But yeah, it's something that I'm glad that I have that app now, and so and I allowed notifications, and so from time to time NASA's going to say, guess what's up? And
Mhm.
that makes me really feel a part of it, because these last 10 days have been exhilarating and tremendously nerve-wracking. I've just been sitting there, and it's also opened up to a whole bunch of other people who are big fans of in our own limited capacity. It's funny to say after we play an episode of Star Trek 25th anniversary, but it feels good to be a part of space exploration. And so I want to see what I can do to sort of balance my fiction by paying attention to the real world adventures that so many other people have been touched by over the last 10 days.
And that's kind of how oh, yes, I understand that. And that, I balance that with For All Mankind because that's something I've been thinking we should be doing. We should be out there, and we're going back now. We've started a whole new adventure, and it's super, super exciting for me that we've done that.
Well, and that's also it's been something to observe the responses. Like, obviously there's been an outpouring of love, obviously, as it goes. If you want to find the best jerks on earth, just go to the internet. And so just finding out how many people are still
Yeah.
attempting to debunk the launch, because of course the earth is flat, and of
Oh,
course
right.
we've never
Oh
been
my
to the
god.
moon, and all of these things. And then the people who like this is what
And
I
sometimes it's not that extreme. Sometimes people think, "Yeah, we've orbited the moon, but we've never stepped on it." So some people don't think that we've actually been on the moon, and that also hurts. It's not right. We
but
have. It diminishes the human achievement in that it's still not right.
Well, but it's also people are like, and I understand this. I
Mhm.
interact with people like this all the time when they're like, well, if they're at the moon, why don't they just land on it? And it's like, well, because that's not what this particular mission was for. It was to find out if there was, like, don't the it Apollo 11, like the Apollo program, was a space race. The purpose
Mhm.
was to sort of one up the Soviet Union during the Cold War. And this is much more of a measured exploration and establishment of the first base on the moon, so that we can press farther
Right.
to
And
Mars.
that's always been the goal. I think we lost sight of the goal. We were like, "Oh, we just wanna go to Mars," but no, establishing a base on the moon is the best way to get to Mars because we don't know exactly what we're doing, and having a base that is closer to us, eh, eh, to be able to go back and forth to will get us more acclimated to space travel because we're just basically putting our feet into the water, and we gotta be ankle deep before we go into the deep end.
Well, and it's interesting because of all of this AI stuff, and I've been looking into it and watching some videos about the progression of AI or large language models,
Mhm.
and the idea with it right now seems to be that it's a bunch of people who are developing a new technology for the purposes of making money as a consumer product, and like to fund whatever is happening behind the scenes. But there's not that measured exploration of the technology, which could be dangerous. And the first time around it was like, can we do it? Let's do it quickly.
And there are
And
people who told me that this wasn't ready. That's not right. It's not that we're not ready to go. But apparently that was not true. Apparently we were ready. But
well,
you're agreeing with them in this case.
well, I do, but and this was one of the things that I was sort of concerned with in terms of them getting back. I was like, you know what? If it doesn't work out, at least there will be some sort of information collected on how to make the next one turn out.
Mhm.
And so I do exploration. We're going to India, said Columbus. And
Yeah. He
it's like,
he ended up in America, but he didn't realize it.
Yeah, like we're going around the Earth, and then even back then, people were like, "You're dumb. The Earth is flat. You're gonna fall off the edge." And it's like, we're still there. Okay, I didn't realize that in the 21st century we were dealing with the same sort of superstitions as the earliest naval explorers, but
Yeah, they still do, unfortunately.
well, yeah,
But
and
I have
that's
I have to step away for a little bit. I understand if you have to leave when I get back, but I just need a minute or two.
okay.
I'll be right
Absolutely.
back.
Absolutely. UK Danger Man Repairs, welcome. And are we talking about Tiger Woods, y'all? For some reason, obviously, I am not a golfer. And Tiger Woods really screwed up. Well, yeah, but so did Justin Timberlake. Didn't they get like a DUI? Anyway, John Burns says, tomorrow I'm going to see the local Civic Symphony. It's Batman meets Beethoven, some of the best movie soundtracks, Star Wars and superhero soundtracks. I like that. There is something about seeing a full symphony orchestra in those amphitheaters, like hearing the strings and the horns and the timpani and all that. It does. That's something that makes me feel happy. Daniel's Hot Topic says the Earth is flat? ? And the answer is no. It is not. Pure Solace says, I think one of the earliest YouTube videos that did this was Theory of No Escape, but there's a bunch of them online now. Sorry, when Jill went to her app midstream, the audio is looping and layering. And it reminded me of that. That's why I did the theory of the Mobius thing, then repeat where time becomes a loop 3 times. Oh, okay, super. When YouTube became a thing in like 15 years ago, one of the internet memes of the time was to take the Worf sample and create art like Orbital did and loop Worf's quote, "I am not a merry man." I'm reading, Pure Solace. I'm doing this backwards. I am unstuck in time. I feel like Leonard Shelby from Memento. I'm just going backwards, and eventually I'm going to find John G. So I need to explain, in 1993, the music band group Orbital, in their Orbital Brown album, had a song called Time Becomes, which samples Worf from the TNG episode Time Squared in season 2. Oh, I saw something that, hey, Jamie Lynn, poop. There we go. I went as far back as poop. Oh, and
Sir,
Tony's here.
I protest. I am not a merry man.
Tony's here. Hi, Tony, and hello to Citizen 333.
Hey, Trip.
Not mini golf though. Mini golf is chill.
Yeah, mini golf is chill. Mini golf has been helping high school students get laid since the invention of
Yeah, mini golf is fun. It depends. Like if it's a mini golf, that is fun. Some mini golfs are just like regular golf but smaller. But then some mini golfs actually have like some fun electronics and stuff that happen.
Oh, and it doesn't even have to be electronics. It could just be like a pendulum, like a perpetual pendulum that keeps going, and you gotta.
Yeah, something has to happen.
Yeah, that's cool. Or the windmill. Obviously, the windmill is a big one. I like the ones where you have to bank it off of like 3 different things. Those are cool. But
and the one at my go-kart place, that at the very end, most of it's kind of boring, but at the end, it's kind of like skee ball. You've got to hit the ball in
and it goes up a ramp kind of thing?
Yeah.
That's cool.
But otherwise, DVB said golf is boring except for mini golf.
And also, like, it's so strange. Like, what? Justin Timberlake got a DUI. Tiger Woods got a DUI. There is something where I don't know. Back in the day, there was a certain feeling of respecting people's privacy, but now you got to find celebrities doing bad things all the time so that you can fill the news cycle. But
Well, it
But
doesn't look like anybody's joining. Is it okay? Can you go for another 16 minutes and we can end on 2 hours? Or are you
sure.
deathly tired and you
I'm
gotta go to
not
bed now?
deathly tired.
You're like passing out in front of us and just
I'm
collapsing.
doing my best. I'm doing my best.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, no, it's kind of like, I don't know. I see the things that the Artemis crew did, and it's like, great. And then I see, things that people say politically, like celebrities say politically on Twitter, and I'm
Mm.
like, well, I liked you when you
That's
played
not so great.
Tuvok, but that's all I have to really pay attention to. And
No, I
then
know. Tim Russ is like, oh man, he's not hopeful for the future. We can at least say that.
But and then you have people who, obviously are going through a time of trouble, and whether that means that they are hurting to the point that they've thrown caution to the wind, or if it is the fact that they feel that they're above the law. I would say that that's something that, if you're not in it with everyone, then you're just not in it. And I just kind of want to give them space. I don't think it's going to affect any golf fans when they're watching it at their local bars or whatever, but that's the same thing that happened last night. I remember I went in, I go to, or I worked at bars, and people would come in and say, turn on the Kansas City game. And it's like, oh, okay, I guess this is your TV in your living room now because you want to watch a sport. And then I go in
They
and it's
haven't
like,
even bought a drink first?
oh no, they're not going to buy a drink until you turn the television station to what they want to watch. And then I
Yeah.
go in and I'm like,
I
hey,
think
can
that
we
should be
watch
it.
the return of the astronauts from the moon? And they're like, this is a sports bar. And it's like,
Did
oh,
you
okay.
really ask for that and they said no? I would think that's a patriotic thing they would say yes to.
No, no, it wasn't. It wouldn't be a
But
thing that.
there was a Canadian on the ship. Like,
No, I
it was
understand
just
that.
American. I could understand them being dicks, but there was a Canadian on there. They should have had some pride.
Well, but the thing, hey, one of the reasons that I got ushered out of my last bartending job is because I had one TV that was tucked in the corner that no one could see, and I watched Star Trek, and it was like, why is there Star Trek on? And I was like, well, first things first, no one watches that television except for me or whoever's working, and second things second, fuck you, that's why. And so it's like, yeah, it's not for the staff, and it's not for the
Mhm.
customers. If I go up and I say I want to watch Star Trek at a bar, and I know that they have the channel that it has Star Trek, they're going to say no. But if I
Right.
walk in and I'm like, can I watch curling? They're going to be like, yes, you can watch curling because that's a sport. It falls under the category which fits our brand. And it's not your living room until you find a place that will treat it like your living room. If it's a sports bar, you can watch whatever sport you want. I might
Mhm.
even be able to get away with, take me out to the holosuite. But
Oh yeah, there you go. If you can put that on the screen, that would be fun.
it would be fun.
To see. I can see that. Ferengi playing baseball. And yes, EJ playing the
Hey,
and
I can't
Becca,
tell if Trip's being facetious, but it's kind of funny.
what
Either
did he
way,
say?
Trip says, yeah, totally looking forward to the astronauts' return from the film studio. So if you are
Oh,
being facetious, that's funny. If you do think the moon landing was faked, you know what? I wish you the best in your vampire hunting.
back when we were playing a game, we saw an electric entity. And Lemon Pie said, what happens when the funky dancing lightning wakes up? Well, yeah, we will never find out because we finished the mission. And the Klingon who did bad things, was tried for his crimes. And his
Yes.
crew too, which is kind of harsh. And
And
yeah, genocidal activities. Those are the worst activities.
they are. They're pretty bad.
And so, yeah, rotten. James Caserta wished I would have told him to rot in hell. That was one of the options that Captain Kirk could
Rot
have
in
said.
hell. Rot in hell.
Make sure your subscription is active. Yes, you do want to stay subscribed to my channel. I might be a bit shadow banned right now because YouTube thinks I am
Aerobic.
inauthentic content that provides no educational value, and all I do is repetitious content that I just churn out this mass-produced content that does nothing or provides nothing. And oh man, yes.
You
And like
do
Scotty said,
nothing. You are nothing.
like Scotty said, the YouTube algorithm thinks I'm a robot or that I'm reusing content, and the reusing content makes more sense. So I'm working on that. Obviously, every YouTuber uses other people's content to do stuff, but I thought I was using it within fair use, so I'm going to go through my stuff and see what I have not done for that,
Well,
or whatever.
it is a time for tweaking and growth, and
Mhm.
here's to hoping. I've seen a bunch of stuff like it's ridiculous because you can get copyright struck for using news, and not just like NBC or CNN or something like
Mhm.
that, but if you use C-SPAN or like actual press releases and videos from government agencies, it's like, oh, copyright it's like, what? This is supposed to be information for everyone. Tony
Well,
says, hey.
hey. So I've had my channel for 4 years. So over the 4 years, sometimes I'll play a commercial or I'll play a clip that I maybe played too long, and I accumulated about 16 copyright claims. I've cleared them all except 5. So out of the 16, now I'm down to 5. Those 5 are a little more difficult to get rid of, and I want to keep all of those strings. So that's going to be some time to get rid of. And other than that, I have to guess. I have to guess what YouTube thinks is reused.
Yeah. And that's not
So
a
really,
strike, but like a copyright claim. At the very least, a
Mhm.
copyright claim is they say, here's the video, here's the
I wish that
timestamp.
was it, Scott. I wish it was just copyright claims. They do. They say, here's the claim, here's the timestamp. With the reused content, they don't tell you what the timestamp is.
Yeah, they just say in general, whatever you're doing is wrong. It's repetitive. So but I've seen so many channels that like use the same format, and so
But I don't even use a template. Oh, that was another thing they said, that I use a template. I don't even know what that is. I know what a template is, but I
right.
just go live and I talk about whatever I prepared on my notes. So I don't see how
Well, and you
I'm
can't even
anything but authentic.
they can't, and there are some places that use the exact same intro. They're the same like every single time. You shake up the intro, and
Mhm.
so like I don't.
Exactly.
I don't. Hi YouTube. Thanks for everything.
Yeah, thank you for well, at least I'm still streaming. There are
Yeah.
people who have it worse, where they can't even stream.
Yes.
DJ Play Nice says, reload the show when it ends and leave a comment. It only takes a moment. Yes, that's true too.
Yeah.
Just be sure to save last, just in case. Yes, I did save.
We did.
Scotty,
Sure.
it's good to see you. This is the highlight of my week, to see you.
Oh,
Says Pure
wow.
Solace. Wow. Sometimes I feel the same way, Pure Solace.
Depends
Especially
on
when
the
he's
level
dying to
of
leave.
Yeah, exactly. Depends on the level of sobriety, really.
Yeah.
I
The more
tell
sober
you
you are, the more
what.
we wanna keep you around, and the more
Yeah.
you wanna leave, and the more drunk you are, the more you wanna stay around, and the more we want you to leave.
It's just yes, it's the R37 paradox.
Have a great weekend, Scotty R37, says Sean.
Thank you.
Poor old Walter, unable to brag about Russia.
Well, but
Walter?
that's
Russia?
no, Walter Koenig.
Oh, that Walter.
Chekhov,
Okay.
yeah.
Right. He doesn't get to go on any missions. That's a good point.
But that's the fun part, because I think there's a Kirk, Uhura, and Spock away team. I think that there's a Kirk, Scotty, and Chekhov away team mission. Like it gets a little bit more. It's not just Kirk, Spock, McCoy, and Ricky.
In this game.
Like this game, yeah.
Oh, good. Okay, so we're on episode 5. We're gonna do. How many more episodes are there in this game?
There's
Do you
2
know?
more episodes left. 2 more episodes.
2 more. Okay.
Yeah, and the next
Great,
one
great,
looked
great.
short, but I didn't know. Yeah.
Chekhov would remind us all that the first woman in space was Valentina Tereskova. And is that the name of the one from For All Mankind? Or was it actual astronaut? I don't really know the name of the first woman in space in Russia.
Nor do I.
Let me check. I want to know if it's For All Mankind or real life. Because there was a first woman on the moon in For All Mankind. Yeah, okay. This is real life. Real life. Valentina Tereskova. And so the For All Mankind universe had an actual woman be the first woman on the moon, and that really kicked in the United States into gear to lean towards including their entire population to getting back to the moon and make the first moon base, because in For All Mankind we were not the first to be on the moon, and so we wanted to be the first to make a moon base, and so we included more people in that case, and it was a beautiful thing.
Mm-hmm.
The dead man says poop. Yeah.
Poop.
If I were monetized, he'd send me a poop sticker, but I understand. Parasolis says, so I need to explain. The 1993, the music band group Orbital on their Orbital Brown album had a song called Time Becomes, which sampled Worf from the TNG episode Time Squared in season 2. Great. When YouTube became a thing, like 15 years ago, one of the internet memes was to take Worf and create art. Oh, that's why I played that clip, because I heard you say that. Okay, gotcha. Okay, you read this earlier. Now I
I did
understand.
backwards though. I thought it was kind of interesting. I thought it was funny that you were reading it in proper order this time.
Mm-hmm. What happened to 31 Atlas?
I don't know.
I think one of the earliest YouTube videos that did this was Theory of No Escape by 3U54E45F5. Damn, I said it wrong. And tomorrow you're going to see the local civic symphony. Yeah, you read that one too. I think I heard that. That is cool. I think my sister, one of my younger sisters, was playing some Star Wars today, but I didn't make it out to see that. Because she plays the violin.
Ooh.
We're also testing the new capsule. Make sure it's flight worthy.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, it's valuable data
Mhm.
that they're getting back from these missions, or at least the
Yeah.
last two. Yeah, so missions, plural.
Yeah, amazing information to tell us more about how the moon was formed and how life on Earth began, maybe. Who knows what'll happen. Hello?
Quaalude.
And I don't know if you're still here, UK Danger Man, but I really enjoy talking to you. Are you enjoying For All Mankind this season? Oh, please. Tiger Woods inspired me to come up with one of my best sayings. Where there's 2, there's 20. And that was 20 years ago. Oh. Yeah, it was the Scotty Show for a few minutes, for sure. Golf, the most boring sport, and unless it's mini golf. Yes, I remember that. Even the small divot filled with water entertains me in mini golf.
Yes. Yeah, the water trap that is a puddle. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. This is the one I wanted to read. I don't know this song. Do you know this song? Putt Putt for the fun of it. Anyone know that jingle?
Yes, and we didn't have Putt Putt in Canada, but there was one in Buffalo, and so we had a Buffalo television station, and it was the most earworm song in the world. It was just like putt putt for the fun of it, putt putt for the fun, something like that. It just went over and over and over, and then it was like kids and families and people going on dates, and they're all having a super, in the Flintstone sense, they're just having a gay old time. And yeah, it just was like putt putt for the fun of it. It was, yeah. I do remember, but from what I understand, those were the only lyrics.
Well, it's just a jingle, so it makes sense. Pure
Yeah.
Solace wants to put your hope back into the sports ball fans of the world by saying they played the Artemis Splashdown live on the Mets game on the big screen at the ballpark.
Oh, that's great. See, that's I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna argue that next time that there is something that I want to watch on television. It's like,
Especially with something like that.
yeah.
I can't believe they rejected you for that.
I didn't even, you know what? I didn't even really fight for it. I just sat there and, I had my headphones on, my phone's on the bar, and I'm just like, oh. And then,
Next time you ask for it, because this is, as much as I love Star Trek, this is real. I think they would have put it on.
Yeah, well, it was also, when I went, it was Friday night and they were busy doing their jobs. And so, again, at any bar I've ever worked at, I am of a Randall state of mind where it's like, this job would be great if it weren't for the customers. So when you're running around trying to serve tables and someone is like, can you change the TV? It's like, don't you have a fucking TV at home, sir? Why are you here? I wanted a beer. Why don't you just go to the fucking liquor store?
I was at the Millennium Fandom Bar, and it was like a Star Trek night, like where we got to eat with Klingons, and there was this Star Trek trivia. But they had new Trek on the screen. They had a JJ movie, and I said, "Can the next movie be?" I didn't say real Star Trek, but can it be real Star Trek? Can it be a Star Trek movie with Captain Kirk? William Shatner as Captain Kirk, and they put on Star Trek 6 for me for the next one, so I was happier.
Yeah, I'd still like, it doesn't matter. If I said is Star Trek on and they threw on Strange New Worlds, I'd be like, you know what? Close enough. It's not like I'm asking you to throw on the sound. It's just flashing lights that I recognize.
See, I wasn't
iconography.
I wasn't even fighting against baseball or anything. It was just the wrong one that I didn't want that one. And Citizen 333. Oh yeah, he said that earlier. I see. You read that one. You're on a joint mission now. Oh, neat. Hopefully it goes well.
It will. Just, don't bogart it.
Right. Sharing is caring.
Puff, puff, pass. Puff, puff, pass for the fun of it.
Do you remember a time, Scotty, when bars didn't have TVs and patrons would come in, shut up and drink? Did that happen in your lifetime?
Oh, absolutely. Like, that was the thing. There was one television, and yeah, there was a pub that I worked at, and there was one television, and yeah, they would turn on the game, whatever it happened to be. And if you could see the television from your seat, great. If not, there was music playing, and the reason that you were there in the first place was so that you could hang out and talk to people. Now, there was a big screen TV that was in an upstairs lounge, and if there was like a big game, like if it was the Stanley Cup or whatever, then it was like, okay, I guess we're going to open up the big screen room, and people would go upstairs, and it was big. It was like for the World Cup or whatever. But to go in and have a wall full of televisions that were all playing different sports, and then people have to sit there and say, can you put the sound on that game? And it's like, okay, if you were at a ballpark or at a hockey game, there's no commentary. There's nothing. You're just watching the sport. So now you're telling me because there is an availability of a commentary on a sport, it's like, you know what? I like this and I want to listen to it. But the most important thing is I want to make sure that everybody's listening to it. And it's like, why did you come in here to make this your living room? Don't you have a home, sir? I wanted a beer. Go to the beer store. Go home.
Yeah, they should be happy with the captions. Just put the captions on.
You don't need captions for baseball. There's all visual representation. You don't need captions for any sport. There is a visual representation to make sure that everybody can watch it. Now, if it's the Super Bowl, sure. If it's the Stanley Cup, if it's the World Series and you want to, yeah, people set aside their time. But if I have to show up on Halloween and everyone's like, we want to hear the baseball game, it's like, what's to fucking hear? You see them do the thing. You watch them do the thing. What you're so afraid of the voices within your head that you need someone to say he hit the ball. And it's like, I know, I just saw.
Are you just reminding yourself of why you don't go get a job as a bartender?
Yeah, I just can't because yeah, exactly. There's no captions in baseball.
Although I am interested to see what you do decide because I feel like that's on the cusp soon.
Yeah, well, someday. Professional
Citizen.
killer.
For hire.
Yeah, well, of course. If you're not for hire, you're just
you need a license from your government.
Yeah, you need to. It's
do
a graduate course.
You to do it for your country, like James Bond or whatever.
Yes.
YouTube did you wrong. Seriously, so lame. Yes, it is
true.
pretty lame. It is so sad. Every time I'm like, I'm doing my best. I'm doing a good job, I think. But I whatever. Maybe not. Maybe I'm doing a bad job, but I'm improving. So far since that, I think I've been doing better according to whatever I may have done.
Well, you've certainly been doing more work.
Yes. We know you are a triple. Well,
are you? If you have to think about it, I'm going to start believing that you are.
No, I'm not a triple. I had to say, I've always loved your content. It's fun and relaxing. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thanks. We are coming up to the end here. Hugs to Play Nice? Yeah. DJ Play Nice definitely needs some hugs. Scotty R37, we use some Wharf content.
I do.
And that's also why, if you guys have been wondering why my intros and my outros are a little different, is because so I'm looking at whatever the rules said about what might be wrong. I know I'm not mass produced. I know I'm not repetitious content. I know I'm not churning things out like a factory or whatever. But the reuse thing was one thing, and I'm looking at my content for that. The other thing was, when you look at my channel, you need to tell it is me. That's also why my camera's on and why my intros and outros are changing.
Yeah.
I know. I didn't do anything wrong. It does not make no sense. But
Tony's taken off and Lance is
bye,
here.
Tony. Hi, Lance. Yeah, so there are some other theories that YouTube is going the Netflix route, and so you've got to actually have a video. This is a video, even if it's just my room and it's just me in a Star Trek poster. They want it to be video content and not just the slides that I've been producing. Now they're starting to be more angry at slides for some reason, which is another theory.
Well, I don't get it. I don't understand it. Well, and again, it goes back to if they're going to do automated moderation and they're going to try and enforce some terms of service, then I absolutely am on board with that. That's fine. But however, well, no, I am fine with it. But the problem is that if you do violate those terms of service for monetization partnership, then tell me what I did. And I will rectify it.
Yeah, because with the copyright, they gave you timestamp. You know what you did wrong.
Right.
With this, they don't give you any timestamp. You don't know what you did wrong.
And so it does. And I can understand how it's disheartening to a creator like yourself and with assistance from viewers like you. But it is just a general judgment of your entire channel and the content that you produce. And it's like, so okay, like I'm wondering if there's going to be more specific, you have to do this and this to be a part of the partnership program. And it's like, okay, why don't you then pay me more? If you're actually giving me marching orders and I'm creating content for you, then this partnership program shouldn't be, it's like, oh, it's
if
like
they're going to be such a demanding boss, then I want to raise.
Yeah, you're literally telling me what I have to do to create content and what kind of content you want me to create. Well, now it sounds like I'm applying for a job and not necessarily being rewarded for attracting viewers to your platform.
Precisely. And yes, hello to Lance. Just woke up. Good morning to Lance from the Outcast Creative. Make sure to subscribe to the Outcast Creative.
Yes. Hey,
Laika the dog was the first female Russian that visited space in 1957. Oh, okay, before the first lady, before the first woman human, there was a dog first who was female.
What is this cow shit that you're talking about, Tony? I know you just got home from cards, but like you are making the square root of jack squat sense right now.
Cow?
Something about a cow.
Okay, well, I'll catch up to that in a minute.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It sounds like he got struck in the temple with a crane hook or something recently.
Maybe. Oh, I hope not. Concussions are not good. If
That-
you have thrown up, you might want to seek medical attention.
Yeah. What is with this moo? Everyone's cow. Whatever.
Good morning to Nim 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 Nim.
Well,
And I do like when DJ Plainus calls him Nim Anonym. That makes more sense. That's a lot easier.
M&Ms?
John Byrne says, like TOS's first season, Star Trek was more of an ensemble cast. Miri episode 8 has Janice Rand on the landing party. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, this video game is kind of like, yeah, everybody's the same. So hopefully that changes up a bit soon. And Scotty says it will. How did they bypass the Van Allen radiation belt?
Well, the Van Allen, I can tell you, the Van Allen radiation belt is not necessarily a consistent belt of radiation. There are strong points and weak points. And then depending on the speed, if you go through one of the weak points, which is part of the trajectory that is planned by NASA on how to get to the moon and determines when they launch, they will pass by it, hopefully not in a strong point, or sorry, decidedly not at a strong point. And while radiation will be incurred by the astronauts, it usually takes about less than an hour, and the same amount of radiation that you would receive by getting an X-ray. So
That's not too bad.
Yeah, it's just something that does happen, and so yeah, no. How do we get through the Van Allen belt? Forward.
Same way you got through the radiation scanner at the airport.
Yeah,
What
exactly.
Scotty just said.
Yeah.
It also gives us practice with fixing toilets in space. Very important and overlooked necessity. Yeah, apparently. The major failure of the Artemis 2 mission was having a toilet that was way too complicated. Hopefully they can simplify it and make it less ridiculous to use. But that is such a success that the worst thing about the trip was the toilet. I'm so happy about it.
It's kind of like going to a cabin in the woods and you find out that they have an outhouse. The only problem with the Artemis capsule, the Orion capsule, is it's just like, oh, we can't go outside to pee.
Ooh, time to cook a mega mungus breakfast of Scotty-sized proportions.
Ooh.
And he answered my question. Enjoying for all mankind. I wonder if it'll get an extra season due to renewed interest in space travel, etc., etc. You know, I know they said they wanted to end with season 6, but Ronald D. Moore said this was the spiritual precursor to Star Trek, and Star Trek seasons, if they're done properly, should get 7 seasons in the Berman era. So maybe he will give us 1 extra season. I like that idea. We'll see. And what happened with Tiger Woods? I don't know. I haven't been looking in the news.
I think he got a DUI.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, whatever. He has lawyers.
You're a happy beast, and you're mooing. Oh, okay. Well, you're okay. And oh yeah, definitely Latino sounds great. You know, that's my bot who posts people I like. You can't rent here anymore.
You can't rent here anymore.
What's that from?
Clerks.
Ooh.
Happy Scrappy Hero Pup.
I see. Sports bars started to take off in the 80s.
Well,
So,
and
and
hey,
I was a baby, so.
I am on board for sports bars. I'm happy with it, and my only complaint is that uh I wish that there was more of a diversity of bars, like sports bars, and having like a movie bar. If you can, like, and it's so strange, and I'm sure that they would start cracking down on something like that, because people say it's like, oh, it's copyright or whatever if you're playing it in the bar. And it's like, well, first things first, you don't have to play the sound to the movie. It's just visual representation, probably classic films. You play music. No one cracks down on you for playing music in a bar, even though that's copyright. No one cracks down on you, even though at the end of every Major League Baseball game, it says you are unable to rebroadcast it or broadcast this without express permission from the Major League Baseball Association. It's like no one cares about that. But all of a sudden, I throw up The Hunt for Red October on a big screen on a Sunday afternoon, and people are like, you're going to get in trouble. And it's like, for fucking what?
Yeah, exactly. Just, you can have them all on mute and just put up captions. People can read. They learned to read when they were in kindergarten, and so they should be able to read while they're drinking.
Well, unless you're a sports fan, in which case you can just watch the pretty pictures and the ball goes back and forth. Hey, I'm sorry. Now I'm getting cranky.
There's no captions in baseball, apparently.
No
says
captions in
BBC.
baseball. It's like crying.
Good night, Tony. Good night. I hope you feel great and you sleep well. I'm sorry if I missed you. I got fans and fresh sheets. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds good. And the comfort of not being a cog in the machine. Oh, I hope the best for you, Tony. I hope everything works out the way you want it.
Well, but
Are
this
you
is
wearing a
also...
Monet? Yes. What?
Oh, are you wearing a Monet?
I think actually it is.
I thought it was a Da Vinci.
Da Vinci. Yeah. It's Da
Is that
Vinci.
is
All
that
of
your...
these dresses are Da Vinci.
Right. It's not your Starry Night, but this is
Yeah. I can find it.
I just want to defend, like, I know I'm a layabout slacker, but the thing is, I just want to give a big shout out to all the people who are cogs in the machine, the people who are gainfully employed doing something that maybe they don't necessarily dig on, but they enjoy having a nice place to live and food on their table, and maybe supplying or providing for a family. I just, yeah, if there's, and this is something that I reeled in, because I've been seeing people being like yabbity negative blah blah about stuff while I've been sitting there looking at the sky and being like, oh man, those astronauts doing something amazing. And I don't want to build up the things that I love by tearing down the things that I don't. And I know that's not, profitable. The internet loves hate clicks, but
That's true. No, it's not. But I think that is a healthier way to go.
Yeah.
It's
Tony,
not healthy
sweat
to build
is
up hate.
talent. Sweat is talent. Perseverance
Yeah.
and effort is talent. And
Agreed.
if it doesn't necessarily have to be entertainment or, funny puppet shows or impressions or a karaoke night.
But it can be.
But it can be, but it doesn't necessarily, just because one person earns a living in a more difficult way doesn't necessarily mean that those who entertain others, or that entertaining others is not difficult. You don't have to build yourself up by undermining what other people do.
True.
And that's my
Sometimes
philosophy. I'm
just
not accusing
sharing-
anyone of doing it. I'm just saying generally.
Sometimes just sharing ideas is something great. And
Yeah.
I've been reviewing Lord of the Rings, and in the morning I'll wake up and Tiger Stripes and I will talk about Lord of the Rings, and that'll be wonderful. It's something that we're enjoying doing, and I think it's one of the best things on my channel. I don't think it's what's flagged to me.
Way
And
to,
so
way to
my
be part of
dress.
the Tolkien cog machine.
Yeah,
you're,
right.
You're working for Saruman. Whatever.
Saruman, yeah. No, Saruman, yeah. He's got magic in his voice. He can actually convince people of things that they don't really believe using his voice, which is amazing. But regarding my dress, it's called Irises in the Garden by Vincent
lovely.
van Gogh. So it's Vincent van Gogh, not Da Vinci.
Oh, Van Gogh.
Mhm. There you go.
I just like saying Van Gogh.
Mhm. We want to hear the seventh inning stretch, says John.
All right.
And yeah. And I'm just looking. Good
But
night, Tony.
that's also it, is like, I understand there would be other kinds of bars if people went to them, and then they would become profitable. But yeah, no, I know sports bars are very profitable.
I want more nerdy bars, like the
So do
Millennium
I.
Falcon bar. It'll be
Yeah,
so
me
good.
too. Like the Cantina in Los Angeles.
Yeah, Millennium Panda Bar in Las Vegas is so good. They even have books, and I took one off the shelf and I started reading it, and the owner came up to me and said, "Nobody ever reads our books." Just like, they're here. What's wrong? Like, am I doing something wrong? And he said, "No, just nobody ever does it."
It's just you're the first.
It was a weird book, though.
Was the
I'm proud.
Satanic Verses or something?
No, it was like some. I don't know. It was like some romance book, but I didn't quite understand it. It was quite classic. I'm proud to say I own Tribble slippers. That's cute. I want some. Do they purr when you step on them accidentally? Like you stub your foot and they start going.
No, John's a Klingon, so they just scream like that every time he takes a step.
Do you live? Okay. Well, I'm not going to talk about where Scotty lives. That's not right.
What?
Worf
Earth.
is pretty cool. Earth.
Yes, Worf is cool.
He is pretty great. You'll never ever see the cow. What cow?
I don't even know what you're talking about, dude.
Tony's not a cow. If anything, he is a steer. Oh, hi. Hi,
Bill.
Outlaw Bill. Just nobody here. You have like 7,000 subscribers so if you're a nobody, then I'm even less.
I'm a big man on Mulberry Street over here, and I've only got 47 subscribers. So.
Mm-hmm. Mulberry Street. That's from Dr. Seuss.
Is it?
Yeah. Or anyway, maybe it's New York.
I think
YouTube is
it's
going
New
the way
York,
of
yeah.
MySpace. Oh, you think it's over? So who's going to replace? But the only problem is who's going to replace YouTube? I don't see one yet.
I don't, you know what? And this is the terrifying part, is that I think it might be a situation where like YouTube was generated so that people would get engaged on the internet, and it worked. And now that people are engaged on the internet, they don't need to attract new people.
Why not?
Well, because then if they're making the money from the people who are subscribing to YouTube Premium, or I don't even know if YouTube Red is still a thing.
Oh, okay. So we did what we needed to do for them, and we are no longer useful, and so they're trying to get rid of us.
That it's a hypothesis, but yeah, it's like, why
they don't want us anymore. It's no longer YouTube. It is now. It's MyTube again.
Honestly, it may be a situation where you're broadcasting exclusively to X, because or you're going to go somewhere with less engagement, and there may not be a partner program. There may not be any money involved in it. But I don't know. I don't know what it's going to look like, but I just don't know. I won't speculate because I'll be wrong.
Well, whatever. We'll find a place to hang out. No matter what happens.
Right.
So just stay tuned. As long as we can be here, we'll let you know where we are.
Yeah, exactly. We're the AM radio station during the apocalypse, and we will stick by our microphones until the very last moment.
Scotty, do you have a 1993 Super Mario Brothers live action movie?
Yes,
that was not a good movie.
No, it was not. But I find it funny.
I liked Yoshi. That's how I feel about the new movie. It wasn't that good, but I liked Yoshi. I was so scared that they were going to mess up Yoshi. That was my biggest fear in watching the recent Mario movie, because it had a voice actor who was going to say words. But it's okay, guys. Nobody has to worry. He just says Yoshi and one other word, and I forget what it was.
Fuck.
It's fine.
He gets kicked in the shin. Yoshi just goes, fuck. It was
Yeah,
voiced by
right.
Al Pacino.
Van Halen has a radioactive belt? That's wild to me.
Yes.
This is indefinitely bait. Yeah. Well, I mean, so as long as people keep chatting, I'm gonna keep reading. Tony, this is your longest good night to date, says Lance. There was a movie called My Life as a Dog about a boy. Lakia's Russian Flight is featured. I haven't seen that movie. It sounds good. But DJ Play Night says to Scotty, sportscasters are journalists. Sports color commentary or play-by-play are extemporaneous. That is not easy. In terms of the value of the sound on the game.
Absolutely. No, absolutely. However, and I agree with you wholeheartedly. When I go into a bar or a restaurant and they are playing the sports, I am nearly compelled to leave. It depends on how bad I need a beer, because I do not have to go in and enjoy what you want to watch on television. Like, if you want to watch the sport, nothing is stopping you. And yeah, you're right. I'm not knocking sportscasters, although and color commentary, I think that that's all very valuable. But when it comes to anything else, if there's something going on, even if there's something going on in the news and it's like, I need to hear the sound to this, like actual journalists, not people who are talking about a game. What if I'm watching a channel and we're watching a sports ball game and all of a sudden the trailer for Spider-Man or One More Day shows up and I'm like, turn up the volume on this. I just want to hear the trailer. It's like you get laughed out of the bar. It's absolutely ridiculous. But the difference between being a fan of something on television and demanding sound across any genre, I think, is subjecting your fellow patrons to your enjoyment. And
And when you have like 20 screens all playing different things,
right,
just single out any one thing and put the sound on it.
It's just it's something that irks me. It frustrates me, and a lot of that has to do is because I'm not a sports fan, and so I don't like it when I don't get my way, but the other people, they get their way. But it's kind of ridiculous. It's asking if you're watching a news channel and then there's a ticker at the bottom and you want someone to turn up the volume so you can listen to someone read the ticker. It's like, no. And also, while we're on the subject, the hardest job in sports broadcasting is being a cameraman at a golf tournament, because to follow a white ball on a light blue background in center camera for a drive, that is the hardest thing you can possibly do. I think it's actually harder than hitting the ball itself. So, and I don't need someone else to sit there and say, well, I think Gary on the camera is doing a great job today. He's kept it in center frame the entire time, and it's on the green. Anyway, let's go interview the cameraman who just did something that was completely incredible. Is that a white ball on a white background? He kept it in frame and in focus. That man deserves an ESPY.
They don't get the credit they deserve. Lance says that toilet cost $23 million.
Yeah, but it was Canadian dollars, so that's like what, 15 million American?
Yeah. Really wasn't developed in Canada?
No.
At minimum, it's a holdover from radio broadcasting. I was paid $20 an hour. That's not bad. Just to babysit the broadcast of the satellite simulcast of the Cubs game when I was in college. Wow, that's good work.
Yeah.
I'm glad they canceled Starfleet Academy before any renewed interest in space gave it a lifeline. Yeah, well, you know what? Only 40,000 people were watching it, as reported by Mike from the Red Letter Media channel.
Yeah, and I heard something about that, and I love Red Letter Media, and I think that Mike and Rich and Jay are really cool.
Me
But
too.
and he said that was for the total of all of Starfleet Academy was like 400,000 people. And if you
400,000 views, not 40,
right,
but
400,000
divided by
views.
10, that's 40,000 people watching
Yeah,
each episode,
that would be
equaling to
averages. But if you want to
400,000
go,
views.
but if you want to go over to, because they did post the first 1 or 2 episodes of Starfleet Academy on the YouTube channel, and it was like 100,000 or 200,000 people
No,
watched it.
less than 200,000. Less than 200. It
Okay,
was
a ballpark in
100,000
here,
something.
lady. Jesus
I
Christ!
was
Every time I
watching that.
bring this up, and it's just like,
I
oh
was
my
watching
god.
it though. But you know what tells you there were
I
only
feel
400?
like a
But you know what actually definitively tells you only about 400,000 on average were watching each episode besides Mike was there was an actual poll, there was a petition to keep Starfleet Academy online. And guess how many people subscribed to this poll?
I don't know.
40,000 people wanted to keep Starfleet Academy. So that tells you those were the same people who were watching it.
So, well, okay, fine. So there are 40,000 people who like Starfleet Academy. Good for them.
Yeah. Yes.
So what?
John Burns says, thoughts about the new season of Firefly? I like that Nathan Fillion was born in Edmonton. Well, it is going to be an animated series, so it'll be fun. Like, some people are downing on it, but I love the animated series of Star Trek. I think it was great. So there may be some potential for this to be good. And I know we won't have book, but why not give it a try?
I'll say, I'll check it out when it comes out. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. They are supposed to pay for broadcast rights. There are companies that act as clearinghouses, like subscriptions. Do most bars do this? Nope. Get the rights, and Red October is yours.
Yeah, I'm not. Hey, man, no. I'll pay for the liquor license, and I'll get a jukebox and pinball machines. Talent is greater than sweat. Well, Tony.
I've been told that I'm talented.
Well, and I've been told that Tony doesn't like to sweat. So, ladies.
Tiger stripes. Oh. Oh, Jamie, you're funny. And Dave G. Sound does not like sports bars. Every bar is a sports bar everywhere, not encouraging to intellectual conversation. That's true. I do want to have some thought. That's actually how I felt watching the Super Mario movie. The first movie was good, but the second one, what is this? But it's still okay. Hey, Canadian Spider-Man is still here. Great to see you. I've made strides towards my only win in my life. Oh, that's good. I'm so glad to see that. No, I'm not Sauron. Jamie. That's not what I'm trying to say. He's got magic up his butt. Who has magic up their butt?
I got magic up my butt.
Oh, who's your favorite Lord of the Rings character? That's the easiest question ever, Citizen 333. That is Samwise Gamgee. He is the hero of the Lord of the Rings. Without him, Frodo would never have made it to destroy the ring.
And my
Who's your favorite
favorite
character?
Tom Bombadil, because he
I knew
doesn't
it.
give a shit about the story that he's in.
Yeah, he doesn't. But Build the Pony goes back to him, and he takes care of him, and he sends him home.
See,
he's a nice guy.
And that's the thing, Tony. I can't wait to berate those who get my coffee. I find that to be rude.
Yeah, that is. Like, I like coffee. Anybody who brings me coffee, I'm really happy.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to go visit the Van Gogh Museum in Amsterdam, Jill. Yeah, right.
Road
I gotta
trip.
go visit it. And I got to wear my dresses there. I got to pick the right Van Gogh dress because I keep buying them.
Yeah, if we're going to Amsterdam, we can, smoke a joint, hit up the museums. That'd be fun.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, Spidey, Scotty, and my family are all going to Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Maybe. Mine
Maybe.
is a tie between Gollum and Sauron, probably. Oh,
Oh, wow.
Gollum is a good one too. Gollum is a dynamic character because he's two people, right? He is Gollum, but he's also Smeagol. And I do like that dynamic. Mm-hmm. Okay, for real. Good night. Good night for real. This time, I really mean it. This time, I'm really gonna go to bed.
Yeah, sure.
New York City is where you find Mulberry Street, and
True.
to think I saw it on Mulberry Street or something like that. It's a Dr. Seuss book about a kid who has an overactive imagination. He sees all kinds of crazy things on Mulberry Street, but really, it's just his imagination. But he was referencing a Billy Joel song. Oh,
Yes.
But I am a Dr. Seuss fan. Sorry, I don't know Billy Joel. YouTube Red is the same thing as YouTube Premium. They just changed the name or whatever. Yeah, I know. There was something I'm supposed to be able to watch on YouTube Premium that is special, but I don't know what it is because they're not very good at telling me what it is. So they're succeeding more than Netflix without even telling me what their exclusive content is.
Well, I think that they were trying to do like their original content from content creators, and then it turned into YouTube Premium because they were like, oh, and now you won't get ads. And it's like, all right, that's all I really wanted. I don't need to watch Mr. Beast or whatever.
Yeah. Well, he's free. Rumble scene is pretty safe.
Good. I'm glad you're giving it away because I'm not going to watch that.
Yeah. No, me neither. Buenos nachos con queso. Well, as long as the nachos come with cheese, I'm very, very happy. Good night, old man bird. I'm going to see the new Mario movie next week. Oh, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it. Hope I haven't deterred you. It's still entertaining. It's just there's not a lot of story. Time to wake up, folks, from the Rumble. The Rumble side is giving us a link. You do not necessarily have to click that link. But it would be much better time to wake up, folks, if you would actually say hello before you promote yourself. Like, I don't mind if you want to promote yourself, but at least say hi first. Jamie says, hi. Remember the big game, Coyote versus Roadrunner? Oh, I hope the Coyote movie comes out soon.
It is August.
Okay, Citizen says, buenos enchiladas. Oh, man. I want some enchiladas. Green enchiladas are my favorite.
Yeah, John, that's part of the reason why I got the Super Mario 93 movie is because of Bob Hoskins and Samantha Mathis. I used to have such a crush on Samantha Mathis. And she plays
Did she play Peach?
Yep.
The one big problem with televised
Or Daisy.
Sports
She plays Daisy. Sorry.
Daisy. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, if you do go see the Mario movie, you haven't seen it yet, there's a mid-credit scene and a post-credit scene.
How long is the movie? It's only like an hour and a half, right?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess.
All right.
You'll have to look that up because I'm reading the chat. The one big problem with televised sports is there's no weapons. Yeah. My favorite sport is not real one, Mario Kart. That's fun. There are lots of weapons with that.
Yeah, hockey's got weapons. It's called your fists.
That's true. Yeah, right. I was in Texas and I went to a hockey game and they still fought. It's like a tradition or something.
Yeah.
Imagine football, baseball, basketball, but every player gets a blunt weapon of some kind.
Oh, you should watch Last Boy Scout at the beginning of that movie. There's a guy who he runs for the end zone and he just pulls out a gun and starts shooting all the defensemen. It's great.
Hello to Phantom Outsider.
Hey,
and how many people clicked off Starfleet Academy YouTube video a few minutes in and how many stuck around? That's another question. Well, we'll never know those. We won't know those data points, honestly.
I watched the whole series. I was fine with it. It was exactly as promised.
I watched the whole series and I was not fine with it. Every single episode was completely different in terms of character development, and there was no character development.
And we can go over it point by
everything
point,
was different, and yeah, we could.
It was fairly consistent.
But I mean, fair
It was a
trade. There was a character who was capable of processing alcohol one episode and vomited glitter another. So it didn't much make any sense. Nim 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 said, "Didn't Nerdrotic
so
spot
say
the figure?"
you, and we
Yeah,
must
so say
all
me. I know
accept.
you like it.
Yeah,
No, okay.
exactly.
You
And
don't
it
have to
kind
accept
of
what I have to say.
okay.
I
I
appreciate
don't.
your opinion. I know you enjoyed it, but I didn't.
Yeah. No, I know, but that doesn't necessarily mean that what you say is fact.
I'm not saying what I'm saying is fact. I'm saying what I say is an
You
opinion,
you
and you're
expressed
providing
something.
the opposite opinion that you loved it.
Yeah, well, I didn't say I loved it. I said it was exactly as what was on the tin.
Nim
Starfleet
Nim.
Academy, and you wanted Starfleet Academy, and I knew it was going to be Starfleet
And
Academy.
I'm okay with
No, but you're
kids
clearly
being
not.
stupid at school
Yeah, no,
because
you're
that
not.
is yes, I am, because I
Oh,
love
okay.
the episode where Nog is on a ship and everybody dies.
But we're not
But
talking
nobody
about
is
again. You
retarded
don't have
there.
to.
They're just arrogant and they're
No, and I
over
understand. I'm
expressing.
not saying. Yeah, okay. Whatever. I'm not going to have this argument, especially not right now. And considering that you wanted me to stick around for 2 hours, and now it's been 2:40, and
Oh, that's true.
It is 3 in the
Yeah, he did.
morning, and I do
I thought
not
I'd
want
get to
to.
the end of the chat. I'm
Yeah,
almost
no,
there.
but the
I'm
chat.
almost there. I'm like
I'm done.
5
I'm
chats away.
done because I don't know. It's fine. I'm done.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean. I'm
No,
sorry.
it's fine. It's
So
not
Scotty
you. It's
likes
just I know
Starfleet
I'm going to get.
Academy.
I just know I'm going to get into fights because I am getting to that
No,
squirrely,
it's
feisty.
fine.
So, but thank you so much for the game.
But oh, I'm so close to the end though. We can end this together if I just read 5 more chats. Okay, so
And if the
Starfleet
chat keeps
Academy.
chatting?
No, but I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I really am. New York City, yeah. And subscribe to a retro nerd girl to get a rope. Well, you know what? That's what I was gonna say. Next time we play a game, we have to play Fallout. We haven't played Fallout in a while.
That's true. We do.
I understand
you need
your
a rope.
gripe and frustration. I'm not a huge sports ball fan either. I don't like TVs and bars, waiting rooms, pretty much anywhere at all. They have them in the rooms at my dentist, for F's sake. I just asked them to turn them off there in the waiting rooms, and everyone's on their phone these days anyway. Mom, Dad, stop fighting. See, Scotty, we're almost there. Let's finish it. He never knew when to quit chasing the Roadrunner. In the Roadrunner cartoon, the coyote explains the Roadrunner has no waste and it's all parts. And all its parts have 19 total flavors, like banana, dry martini, chop suey, pistachio. I don't remember that episode. Oh, I need to watch that one. And that's it. See? Scotty rage quitting you. But he can't, because I was very close to the end. So now we can quit.
Okay, bye.
And okay, bye. Thank you, Scotty. Thank you for everything you do. And thanks for staying an hour later than you expected.
Well, and again, thank you for having me, and I appreciate it. And this is a fun time. And I will see you in the future.
Yeah, and everybody, I can't wait to see you guys in the future too. Is there anything you want to talk about before you go?
Nope. I have one priority.
Sleepy times.
That's
But
right.
Cinema Gulp is having their 10th anniversary next Friday, so go check them out. Make sure you're subscribed. I will be there. Scotty will be there, and a host of others.
Yes.
And we're going to have a lot of fun.
And so that's also because of that, there will be no live stream on your channel next Friday, or am I?
That's right. I'm going to have a live stream on Thursday.
Oh, okay. Cool. Great.
Is that what I'm doing for Rio?
I don't know. We'll plan it later. Can I go?
We're going to do DeForest Kelly on Thursday.
Are we?
Shit. That's what it is, though. We have to do DeForest Kelly. But I have it. Okay. We'll do it. We'll talk about it later, like you said.
Sure.
And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Learn all that is learnable.
So I hope you learned something today.
And the ways our differences combine to create meaning and beauty.
I enjoy hearing what you have to say. So leave me a comment.
It has always been easier to destroy than to create.
So let's continue creating conversations and ideas.
May we together become greater than the sum of both of us.
Share out the stream to bring more here. Bye for now. See you next time.
Well, not even
Going to bed. Gotta turn off the lights. Hey, there's TV. Gotta turn off the power. Hey, turning off things. Yeah, it's time for bed. So now, where's the sleepy place? It is upstairs, but I gotta make sure the door is locked, and now it's time for bed. Baxter, he's on the couch. He wonders why I'm singing. I'm going upstairs, and Baxter's coming with me. Just found a little poop. Gonna pick it up with my fingers and throw it in the toilet. Baxter is not to blame. Hey, buddy, you coming up? He's looking at me like I'm a crazy person. Come on, it's bedtime. Anyway, that's my song.